What is going on, everyone? GM. Welcome back to another Greeny and Craig stream, guys. Absolute banger today. We got a lot to talk about today, so I'm pumped, Craig. How are you going, mate? I know you've had a bit going on behind the scenes. That's very frustrating. So how you going today, mate? How you going?
Yo, Jim, everyone. Jim Greeny. Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm a bit tired. I had a few insurance issues with the house, and I'm still shitting in a bag, man. Because the accommodation they could get for us couldn't take a dog, and we've got a dog, so I'm staying at the house with no water and no toilet. So it's I've managed to shower, but it was more standing over a bucket. But yeah, man, it's makes you appreciate warm running water, man. To be honest, I kind of feel like it might be a lesson. Maybe the universe had to teach me a lesson in appreciation, so I'm kind of looking at it that way. But other than having to shit in a bag, man, Bitcoin looks good. The market looks good, and it's a good day when we almost have too much to talk about. I was like, holy fuck! Like, I don't know if an hour would even hold all of this, but we could give it a crack.
I know. We got so much to do. I mean, so the first thing is going to be the Dramilio. I'm going to butcher this name, but Dreamilio Maker Mint. So that's the first sort of, obviously, if you think about Milady's on ETH, you've got Remilio's on Solana. It's the first sort of art down that direction on Abstract. Now, I did go and check just before, guys, and it is a okay, yeah, so the token did 100%. I'm just reading through the chat now in the Badogos. So the token did 100% during Mint 2 potentially. So that's interesting as well. But yeah, pretty much it's not endorsed by the team, but I think Craig and I were just talking off air before this. I think it's that sort of it's kind of dope because essentially what you're looking at is that sort of art on chain that people love. If they're more of that sort of meme sort of person or they're that anonymous sort of side of it. So look, I'll try and mint some live on the show in about 4 minutes time. I don't know. A few people in my DMs, a few people in the Badogos Discord and stuff are telling me I'm not going to be very successful and that it's going to be an absolute cook. Apparently, Clemente was shilling this on the Badogo show last night.
Was he? Get out, Clemente.
The big man's moved over to bloody, what do you call it? Abstract now. So I don't know.
I saw, bro, he said he loaded up a wallet yesterday.
Is the top it?
Yeah, Clemente's definitely a top signal, bro. Fuck. I might just start selling up my stuff. No, jokes. But hey, Clemente, I don't want to say you're late, but Jesus, bro.
I do agree. I mean, you're not late, but you're late. I agree. Yeah. There's still time, but I think it's quite. It's not the best time. I mean, the best time to join was probably around, even if you joined during the Bitcoin hype, probably still not a bad time to join.
Yeah, but, I don't know if you didn't see that as a bat signal, but
yeah,
I wonder what got him. What's made him bullish on Abstract, Greeny? Why now?
You know what? I think I don't know. I didn't listen to the show. It's obviously in the middle of the night for us, so I don't get to tune in as often as I would like. But I assume it's just a lack of opportunities elsewhere, Craig. And so I think as a lot of people start to understand, one, Abstract is the consumer chain. Literally, we've said that for a while. I've been tweeting about that for a long time, and it's the consumer chain. It's streamers, traders, developers, builders, gamers, clippers, you name it. It's literally DeFi. You can literally do DeFi. You can do so much. You can earn money on the platform. You can meme coin, swing trade, scalp trade, create, and whatever you want to do. It's literally the perfect consumer chain. Streamers are getting tipped directly on the chain, and that goes straight to their wallet. No fees involved. No Twitch or YouTube ad percentage is going elsewhere. So it's the perfect consumer chain. And I think as slowly people realize that, it means that they start to come over here. Now, secondly, I think people are starting to realize, okay, it's going to be one of the largest airdrops probably this year, if not the number one airdrop this year. So I think that's the second reason. And the third reason is a lack of opportunities elsewhere. I mean, I hear rumors of Monad doing okay, Sonic doing okay. There's opportunities there, but nothing as consistent as Abstract. Now, potentially that's my algo, Craig, but there's a reason I'm spending so much time on this. And I literally just gave you the main sort of catalyst for that reason.
Yeah, I agree. And the interesting thing about it is everyone's had, I mean, you were talking about Abstract before the Pudgy, but before Pingu drop even happened.
Yeah, literally. That was my thesis. Yeah.
How long have you been going on about it? 6 months, 8 months?
So about November last year when I bought my first Pudgy. That was Yeah, that's 8 months nearly now.
Oh yeah. So you were one of the first actually. And like I said on stream before, at first I didn't really get it. I didn't see the point.
Yeah.
I saw the point a couple of months ago. And that's when I went pretty heavy with you. There wasn't many opportunities out there. How long have we got? We got
we're within a minute. We're within a minute. So like I assume, does this tab just open up like in 30 seconds, chat, or like what?
Yeah, like why can't you put your number into Mint straight away? Hey?
I've linked my wallet, but
no, mine's the same.
So do I refresh? What's the alpha here? Do you refresh? This takes me back to 21.
I'm scared, man. Fuck. Does it refresh? I remember it not back in the day.
Do I refresh it, chat, or do I just let it? Do I just like see if it comes undone? I think I'll okay. 6 seconds.
Let's go, Greedy. We're all racing.
3,
I am 2,
1. Oh, so like, yeah, no, I gotta refresh. Oh my god, I'm getting this fit. Oh my god, stop that. Oh my god. I want 3. No, I'll have 3, thank you.
My palms are sweating, man.
My palms are so sweaty, Craig. I haven't been this nervous in ages.
So my first
oh my god, I need a verification code. I forgot. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, minting.
Yeah, I got 3.
You got 3. Oh, bro, you crushed it. Oh yeah, I think I got 3 too. Let's go. I got 3. I got some XP as well. I swear the team hasn't condoned it. I mean, supported this. So I assume, I don't know.
Fuck.
Do you reckon I mint a couple more? Should I mint 5?
Yeah, is it still?
Oh yeah, no, they're not going as fast as I thought they would. Hold on. Let me shield this in G2G so people don't miss out.
Yeah, it actually said you got, how much XP did it say you got there, Greeny? 150?
150, yeah.
So I think it's a generic number. So that's interesting. That probably that's the same as a badge, isn't it?
Yeah, that is the same as a badge. But again, like, have they? Okay, so only 32% have been minted. So that's interesting. I might mint. Do I just mint 5? Yeah, stuff it. Like, I mean, have they shown up on your abstract wallet, Craig? That is the question.
Oh, my heart rate for this time of morning. That was good though. I haven't had a kick like that in a while.
I know. I honestly thought they're going to sell out a bit quicker. Oh no, yeah. So I have minted.
My wallet, bro.
Oh, they are in my wallet. Okay, sick. Okay, I'm minting 2 more. I don't care.
They are in there. They are reflected in there. Yeah.
Okay, dope. All right, I'll mint another 2. Well, it's $170 for 5. That's all right.
I think that's.
Give me a rare one. Give me a rare one, chat, and I'll be a happy man. All right, there you go, guys. I just minted 5 of them. Yeah.
I'll mint 1 more, I think.
Hold on. I'll tweet this out. Too. I think it's just because maybe they're not minting as fast because people are thinking that they're not like condoned by supported by the team. So I mean, I think it'll still cook. Like, I mean, if you look at certain things, they can still make money in them, but I think it'll be cool.
Yeah. Okay, I got 4. Let's see how we go.
Nice.
Rug me, baby. Rug me.
Yeah, take my $200.
I hope they tease the reveal a while.
That's the alpha, Craig, isn't it? Like, that's what we've spoken about before. Like, the alpha is certainly, sorry guys, I'm just literally doing a lot of things behind the scenes, but that's the alpha. Like we've seen with Final Bozo, which still was having a bit of reveal issues, I believe. I don't know if they have revealed overnight or not yet, but they
wow, they're still not revealed.
No, they are not revealed yet. Now, so some alpha here, Craig, is I've been thinking about buying some more NFTs on abstract. So I have 5 heroes. I decided to liquidate 3 of them. I have 5 heroes. I have 3 Ruai. I sold my bearish last week when I got scammed. I have 1 ship. They pumped a bit too. I have a couple gacha tokens. I might buy some more. I'm tempted to buy some more. What do you currently hold at the moment?
I hold Actually, let me go my wallet so I can actually be accurate.
I bought a Roach Racing loot box too because I think that's going to be a cook too. I did probably pay a bit over because they pumped, but I think I'm happy with that entry.
I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 weapons for on-chain heroes.
Oh, dude, you're cooking.
Yeah, but they're all common fucking pieces of shit. But
what do you think? Is the alpha to buy a secondary for weapons? Like, what do we?
Yeah, I think it is because I had a look at it. I had a look at the numbers, and it's 0.05 for a silver.
Yeah.
Is it silver or gold? Silver. And then obviously you've got a high chance of getting a rare, but a rare's got decent stats, and it's 0.02. So it's less than half the price of getting the coin and hoping you got a 1% chance.
Sorry. Can you repeat that? I was not listening. I apologize.
Yeah.
I'm going to chat.
You're right. I might actually be able to do it better the second time. So you've got a silver coin, right? A gacha. You can roll it, and you've got a 95% chance of getting a rare, or a 5% chance of getting, I think it's like an epic or something, right? So it's pretty hard to get a good one. It's 0.05. For 0.02, you can just buy the rare. And the rares got pretty good stats. So I just went and bought some rares rather than rolling gachas, because basically you can get 2 for the price of 1 if you don't take the chance to get the thrill.
I think also though, the one thing is that you're using, again, this is what we always go back to, is like you're using the platform, you're doing transactions through each game that maybe earns XP that way.
As far as the gacha roll?
Yeah.
That's why I did a combo of both. Yeah.
Yeah.
I did both. So I rolled like 9 and I bought 3.
Yeah.
So I'm more heavily stacked, and I did the rolls because of what you just said. So I was prepared to sacrifice just buying secondary kick-ass items because I wanted the transactions, and I kind of thought the team's probably likely to reward people that played the game, like you just said, rather than people like me trying to be clever and get cheap weapons.
Yeah.
That would not make sense to reward that behavior. So not as much.
Yeah.
People that sacrifice their money for the sake of the game probably should get a bit of extra XP, I think. So hopefully, because for every roll you did on the silver, you theoretically lost 0.03.
Yeah.
If you didn't get a rarer item.
Yeah, exactly. Like, and I was thinking about the rainbow too. Like, I mean, it's interesting. I had a less rare one that I sold yesterday that had a higher bid because it must have had more durability or something.
Yeah, the stats. And by the way, there was some other alpha. Not all commons are the same. Not all rares are the same.
Yes.
So I went through the rares and I found the best rares with the best durability and sharpness, because some of the rares have similar stats to the next tier up, but the bottom stats of the tier above.
So makes sense. What's your play here? Like, what sharpness and durability?
You can get sort of around 6 and 6, you're doing pretty well, or 6 and 5. But that's in my mind what I think pretty well is there'll be whales out there that will laugh at that and be like, that's pathetic. But I'm talking just value for money here.
There's a 12. What the hell? So
hey, what's that? Yeah, there's some fucking expensive.
Yeah, so this means that, Craig, that's not all of them are even minted. There's a 12 durability listed at 23 ETH. There's a 9 durability at 15 ETH. There's an 8 durability at 0.76 ETH. So the alpha here, guys, is I think 6 is not a bad sort of area to look for. That's
sort of the number I landed on, where you could pay not too much and I think get a semi-effective weapon.
Yeah,
it's not the best one, but man, I'm not paying an ETH for fucking something I don't even know what it does.
Which is so interesting, Craig, because as you see here, right, like it's listed as common, but if you go into it, it's like it's rare. It's listed as rare, but it's for some reason it's coming up as common, even though its sharpness and durability are 6 and 6. So
that's pretty good. Yeah, 6 and 6 is good. It's quite hard to find 6 and 6 at a cheaper price.
Is that good? What price did you get for yours?
0.02 something, but I don't think I got a 6 and 6.
What'd you get? A 6 and a 5?
Yeah. 6 and 6, you pay premium.
I'm buying this one.
Definitely, but I probably think it's worth probably having one decent one, I think, because the way I figure, I've got 4 of them of the heroes. I'm definitely going to send one hero into the game to farm the XP, right?
Yeah.
So if that's the case, I do need probably one decent weapon, one okay one, because obviously I want to make my time in game in season 2 as effective as I can.
What do you think's better, durability or sharpness?
Oh yeah, that's. I mean, there's so many mechanics here that that Saskia hasn't revealed, man.
Mm.
Scarly, not Saskia.
Are we
Scarly.
talking to him this week, Craig? Have you lined that up?
He is going to talk to us, but only after season 2. He said so.
Damn, bro. But that's
Yeah.
fine. That's fine.
Which is cool. I think he might. I'm guessing he's fucking busy.
Oh, I'm sure he's a busy man.
And
Yeah,
he's probably worried that when season 2 launches, if there's things that break, he doesn't want streams lined up. I can imagine as a dev, if you've got a game go live, you don't want to be talking to us if things are falling. Like if anything goes wrong.
Exactly.
Yeah. So he probably just doesn't want the stress. And I bet he's cleared his calendar for that week or two. So that's cool. If we had gotten a bit earlier, we would have got him. But the good news is we'll get him. And I'm excited to get him online, bro, on a chat, because the mechanics of this are fucking detailed.
Yeah, no,
So
I love strategy games.
he's got to be smart. He must
maybe
be.
I should sell that one. I've got a 3-3. I've got a. Why does it keep going back? I hate that. I've got a 3-3. I've got a 4-5. Oh my god, it's going to send me back as well. And then I've got I just bought this 6-6. I've got a couple.
Oh, sorry, Greg.
Yeah, sorry, you go.
Oh, I was going to say, keep in mind before it starts, they're doing weapon fusion. Oh. So if you end up like I've got like 6 commons, which I was going to floor them all, and then I thought, no, but what if they fucking bring in a mechanic where if I combine 6 commons and it ends up being gnarly?
Yeah, fair.
I'm a bit. They've actually done it. That's why I want to talk to him, because I can see what he's doing with the mechanics. He's making someone like me who and like you. I dissect things like this numbers wise, data wise, and I fucking can't, because he's.
So do we think these are a buy here then? Like even if these are commons at the floor, if I just buy like 5.
How cheap are they? What price?
I mean, I could buy 5 for point. Why is it not coming up? Oh, is this just going to quick buy for me? 5 is going to be about 0.0. Okay, it's not. Oh, 0.038. So the same as what I just bought my rare one for.
I reckon that's not a bad.
All right, Craig. You told me, I did it. Financial advice.
Yeah. Not NFA. This is FA. I think you're covering your bases like I am. I'm the same as you. I've got a rare, and then I've got a bunch of commons and uncommons just in case. Also, the other thing I thought about is, what if he says to upgrade your rare, you have to fuse it with a common or uncommon?
Yeah.
Because that's what I'd do if I was him. Yeah. Was I would make a mechanic to burn the commons, right?
Yeah.
And if I was him, I would theorize everyone is going to ditch or floor commons.
Yeah.
So I would fuck everyone who did that and make it critical to have.
Okay, cool. No, I like that. Okay, I picked up 5.
And that's cheap, bro. You just got 5. I spent so much burning it to get my commons.
Well, that's what I'm just about to say. I've got 2. I've got a gold and a silver. I might burn them do you reckon I hold them, or do I burn them on the show?
Oh, that's a good question, man. Fuck. Because do they pump in price?
Nah, they've been pretty steady. Like bronze, I think bronze is a safe avoid. Oh, you know what, Craig?
Yeah.
No. Yeah, wait. Okay, here's some alpha, Craig, right now, live on the show. Yeah. Bronze gacha token is cheaper than the weapon floor right now.
Ooh. Yeah, that is good. Yeah. Yeah.
How many are we buying?
Yeah, that's quite good. Maybe I need a couple more. Did you go 3? Are you going to open them?
Yeah, I'll open them live on the channel.
Yeah, mine as well.
Craig, but do I need more heroes if I'm buying all these bloody weapons, mate? Or like,
Nah, because I think when you fuse the weapons, it'll you know what I mean? You'll have 20 weapons that might end up being
Craig,
like 5.
I'm relying on that fuse that you just mentioned. Hey,
so. Yeah, sweet. Your whole what can I say? Your whole port, my whole port relies on this. You're like, I lost heaps of money in the last 2 weeks, Craig. If this doesn't work, I'm fucked.
Or you also Abstract Games has been going well, but Craig, I was 3 off the 401 overnight. I guess 404 or something, 405.
Is that what it ended up being?
Yeah, 401.
333. So sweet.
Oh, bro, I went risque because usually they're closer to what do you call it? I mean, we haven't even dove into the show, guys. There's actually so much alpha today. That's what I mean.
Yeah,
But we, usually it's closer to 450. But at the moment, I went 405 and it was 401. I was like, oh my
fuck, that's unreal. You almost nailed that.
I know. Pat in the Discord, literally a couple of boys in the Discord
Did
actually
Paddy
got
get it?
Got 401. Got 401. So that's epic.
Shit, he's having a good week after he had a couple of bad weeks, eh?
Oh, I need to turn that. That's shit. So noisy.
Commander Lap. I love the graphics of this, bro. I think it's so cool for pixel.
I agree. Like well, hold on. Before we burn some tokens, guys, a couple announcements. I started a newsletter. I've dropped that in the channels as well. It's a free newsletter. I'll be getting people from GTG, whether they're members or traders like Craig, Aussie, Sexy, members as sort of spotlights each week. I'll interview someone maybe for a little snippet of the newsletter, dropping alpha straight to your inbox every Monday. No bullshit, just straight to the point, alpha and education, guys. Trying to just do it in a different way. So that's in the comment section. In the live chat and in the description of this live stream as well. So again, free sign up, guys. Weekly newsletters. Definitely check that out. I dropped that last night. But yeah, let's dive into some of the top, obviously, stories, Craig. Now, the first one is the Doodles token, which I have now lost my bloody tweet. But basically, yeah, Doodles is coming literally tomorrow. Well, it'll be Saturday Australian time. Yeah. God damn, bro, I'm actually away. But anyways, I'm away for a mate's 30th. So the big interesting point is that no NFT collections actually have mint allocation, and KAITO is still up in the air as well. Ooh. Now, Whale made a really good summary post about this the other day. Let me find it. Here we go. So basically, now this is really interesting. So BonkBot top 50 traders by volume. Now, I probably am not a BonkBot top 50 trader. However, Bonk top 2.5 wallets from Bonk Rewards program. Now, I would definitely think I would probably classify into that category there. I need to check whether that actually works or not, because I was probably the first YouTube creator to actually talk about BonkBot on YouTube. So that I would assume I'd be quite close to that category. Outside that, it's quite exclusive sort of opportunities. Drip, obviously, if you are a Drip creator over on Solana between Jan 1st and March 5th, you got it. If you own a Solana mobile.
Yeah, it's the second phone, bro, the dirty dogs. I've got two of the fucking first.
No way. I'm pretty sure like Sexy and GTG and a couple of people actually have the second phone. So that's really interesting. Vector top 2.5. Now, I didn't ever use Vector. I just don't I don't want to transfer money onto my phone. Like, I already have so many bloody different wallets and stuff. I predominantly trade on my computer. So I was like, I just won't use Vector. Helios top 5,000 Helios stakers. Now, obviously, that's in collaboration with Mert. I don't obviously do that. And then Eliza OS contributors. So I don't know what that is. Is that AI or something as well? But really interestingly, a lot of people are like, wait, it's a very exclusive list. No mention of Pudgies, no mention of Pengu, blah, blah, blah. No mention of Azuki, no mention of NFTs at all, which is really interesting. But what's your take on this, Craig? Is this a good thing, or is this another airdrop that we should be looking to short straight out the gate? And KAITO, it is. Okay, let me check. Hold on, chat. Someone in my chat said this. But yeah, Craig, what's your thoughts on the Dude token?
Probably bullish if they've excluded a lot. Less sellers.
More buy pressure.
So does that mean that the NFT holders just get massive allocations?
I assume so. I assume so.
And I see someone was saying yesterday that their claim will be about 50K less because they didn't send their doodle to space.
Oh, so I was
to space. Yeah,
I don't know. It's one eco. Honestly, I'm a massive fan of the art, Craig, but I just never got involved in the ecosystem. Like, I genuinely think the art is epic. I genuinely do.
Yeah, I did like the art. Obviously, the art's a lot better when the price is higher, but I actually do. I dig that sort of pastel colors, comic book sort of art.
Yeah.
And it's just got a real feel good look to it. Oh yeah, on the timeline it looks sick.
Yeah.
As far as their token goes, man, I mean, it's hard to not be bullish with them, but they've got a fucking lot of connections, man. Like, you look at the connections they've got. They're big companies. So
yeah, big companies change or did a promo marketing with the doodle sort of eyes, or the structure of the doodle in their marketing over the past sort of week or so. So yeah, I agree. I think and they're kind of smart, right? A lot of people called them out earlier in the year and said, why aren't you launching after Pengu launch, after Azuki launch, Anime, and a few other tokens, right? They are smart. They waited for better market conditions after everyone literally sold all of them and they went to zero. Now, obviously, Pengu, Pudgy Penguins is the top tier, okay? There's a reason it's pumping. It's up 3x from its lows, right? Everything else, though, is not, right? You think about Magic Eden token, you think about like all of these other airdrops, right? Now, Doodles is smart because they waited for better market conditions. They're built enough marketing hype, and they're an IP play, and I vibe with that. But I mean, if I had more ETH, maybe I would have picked up a Doodle. I haven't even looked at what prices they're at the moment.
I'm guessing they've rocketed.
Surely,
or unless the snapshot's been taken, but now that would fuck the NFT, wouldn't it?
Yeah, let's have a look. I still technically prefer Blur UI to OpenSea. Yeah, here we go. So 3.3 floor, 3.2 bid. They're up 16% over the past week. Now KAITO though is absolutely dominating because you got the boot reward, which is sort of where I wanted to take the conversation to. Like, this is some of the top TVD, so total value distributed from the KAITO platform outside of KAITO's airdrop itself, $71.3 million, Craig,
that's impressive,
in airdrops. Now, I didn't qualify for Boop. Well, sorry, I did, but you have to launch the token, blah, blah, blah. Maybe I should have done it just discreetly. I didn't end up doing it. I just can't be bothered. But fascinating here. Like story, I think we got a little bit of story, Craig. Yep. I didn't qualify for Berachain. Wayfinder, I got 2.2 grand, I think. Anime, I got $100. So it's great to see, but yeah, fascinating insights. Again, InfoFi is dominating, and I think it's a great opportunity, Craig. And I mean, I am starting to earn a few more yaps again over the past 24 hours.
I've been pumping the last week.
Oh, that's good, mate. That's good. I mean, let's have a look. Let's see where you're at. Like, I've slowed down on the yap side, but the mind share's gone up a bit. So let's have a look. So
I'm nowhere near the top. I think when I say pumping, I mean about between 10 and 20 a day, 10 and 30. Sorry.
That's a good cook, bro. Like that's a consistent. Okay, so you're not in the top.
But I've only got like 500. In fact, I'm just below 500. So
yeah,
I didn't earn any for quite a while. But also partly due to me just not focusing on any of their projects, and I just was saying what I wanted. And it was all Bitcoin, Pepe, and Mog really for about a month or two. So
yeah,
that obviously didn't tickle the algo as much as I'd like. But I didn't really care. I wanted to say what I wanted to say. But I've started earning again. And what's really funny is I think I'm earning a lot through talking about abstract again.
Yeah, love that.
Which is cool because I'm passionate about it. So when I only went to KAITO on Monday and I was like, fuck, I've been earning a lot lately talking about abstract. I was like, that's sick because I'm actually passionate about it. I'm not just flogging a dead horse going, everyone get behind Sui, fuck.
Yeah.
I don't mind a post like that now and then, but I don't want my whole character to become earning, on the timeline. I
agree.
You got to keep the etiquette for your followers, really, don't you?
Oh, so here we go. So really interestingly, I'm not 100% sure so this is the Pengu Yappa leaderboard. Now, I don't know if this is directly related to abstract because there's no way I specifically tweet as often about abstract as I do about Pengu. Yeah. Now, really interestingly, I would expect myself to, if it is including abstract, then I would expect myself to be quite high on this leaderboard, and I am. I'm 26th.
That's good.
So that's no surprise. But like, if we have a look through the list, like maybe it is tracking anything to do with Pengu, Pudgy Penguins, and abstract. And I do think, guys, that KAITO and abstract will have a collaboration for their airdrop as well. So obviously, I'm using abstract, streaming on here every single day. We'll do some on-chain heroes gacha token shortly, but I think KAITO yappers are going to be rewarded heavily if you just keep yapping in the particular mind shares that you enjoy, right? Whether you enjoy it or whether you think there's a gap there is where I would suggest you look into it. So if we have a look here, you literally have the top sort of ecosystem people all talking about Pengu / abstract. So I think this is a no-brainer, Craig. I mean, I'm ahead of Wild.Swoosh. Let's go, bro. That guy's the king of InfoFi, information finance. But yeah, mate. So that
he's got his hands on every fucking cookie jar.
I mean, GG's to him, bro. I followed him for a long time. He's a nice guy. Um,
No, he's sweet. He's good.
but I mean,
He
like,
puts out
yeah,
good
as you can
content.
see here, cigars up only at 83, Craig. So I think there's a lot of opportunity for abstract slash Pengu
So
there.
you
Now,
think, Greeny, you're saying, if I'm hearing this correctly, we may earn an abstract drop through KAITO?
yes, I
Wow,
do.
and I agree. Why wouldn't they link up?
I agree.
They
Now,
already are linked up.
I agree. I agree. So this is
In
the
fact,
past.
oh man, if you and me get to double dip on this, oh, this is just getting better and better. Fuck.
Okay, so I had a quick look. So I'm top 20. I'm 26 on the 30-day. I'm 56 on the 3 months. Let's look on the 6 months.
Fuck, you're probably going to get a pretty juicy drop there, man. Those are good numbers.
I'm not on the 6 months. I'm not on the 6 months. So
All right.
that must be quite hard to track, the 6 months. So that's really interesting. But really interesting. It actually doesn't show me. But the other one that I'm currently spending more time just because I have been trading it is obviously Say.
Yeah.
I'm actually chatting to their team soon as well, so that's exciting. But I think
Mhm.
I'm 33rd on their leader mind share of the past 30 days, and they actually pay you out, Craig, the 26 grand over here per month. So literally, guys, go find one. I know Somnia has a lot of love at the moment. I'm seeing a lot of people talk about that. SoFon obviously had a huge one recently with their collaboration with the Doggo Boys and stuff over in Dubai. So there's a lot of opportunities. Wayfinder was huge. I was in the top 50%, top 50% mind share of that, or top 100%, and that paid me out 2 grand for literally about maybe like 4 to 6 weeks work. So lots of opportunities for InfoFi slash providing mind share about all these different topics. And abstract, I think, is going to be on there, Craig. I mean, it would be dumb not to. I don't know. What do
I
you think?
can't see them not.
Yeah.
In fact, I can't see them not. They'll be dropping the ball too massively for me.
Yeah.
And also, I like the InfoFi because you're kind of rewarding the right people, right? You're
Exactly.
not rewarding Coles who, who do real grimy shills, and it doesn't, and then
Yeah.
they just dump the token, and
Yeah.
a lot of backroom deals, and sometimes you don't even know who the fuck these Coles are, man. I've never
Yeah.
even heard of these guys, and
Yeah.
they've got 100,000 followers, which I'm guessing are just botted.
Yeah.
And companies get confused, ended up hiring these people, which actually they've got
Lit-
100,000 followers, but no influence or movement. That's what I find where companies went wrong by hiring certain people. Because you can definitely create a shell account that looks semi-popular, but really has no movement.
Well, I'm going to agree with that. So we've seen a massive shift in organic and authentic content creators, right?
About time.
And all of these people that are like marketing accounts, like I literally get DMs from them. Hey, Greeny, follow me back. And I'm like, bro, there's a reason I don't click follow for you. It's because you literally shield anything for $1. Like you literally do. So I think something around an organic brand providing value, it's literally the crux. Is the way to go about it, and that is how you can onboard sort of new people to your ecosystem. Like again, like abstract, they rewarded me with a Giga Chad role because I was tweeting about them for 3-4 months, right? And full posting them on my own back. They didn't reach out to me. I have no partnership deals. I went about it in my own way. I found confidence there. I found a lot of alpha there, and now I'm rewarded, right?
Yeah, it's a good way to do it, and they've rewarded people slowly, which is good too. Like they made you wait to get that, right?
That's
Like
it.
a long time, months and months and months of content. So it's not like they reached out after a week or two and when shit, Grinny's got a pretty big account. Let's fucking reward him because then he won't stop posting. They didn't make you. They watched you post for half a year.
Literally.
On your own back. And so that made the content then very genuine.
Yeah.
Because you were excited. So was I later on. And actually, who was it? Yeah, just someone was saying in the GTG, actually, he was like, "You're a good salesman, Craig," and you would have seen me right. I was like, "I'm only a good salesman. If I like the product, I'm amazing. If I don't, I'm shit."
Yeah, exactly. I mean, but that shows the sort of people we are. We don't do shit for money. And I mean, Vo like literally had a viral tweet overnight about how she like had I don't know, like she shit talks a lot too, same as Easy, but like
I saw the post.
there's probably some truth to what she said. She's like, look, I got a cold deal. It was horrible as shit. I'm not going to do that just to earn a bit of money. And like that, I'm literally in the same ballpark. Like I will use things. If I like what I do, I'm more than happy to shill them. If I don't, I won't. I'm not going to shill them, right? Like they're good products, they're good teams, they're good services, whatever it is, I'll go about it that way. All right, let's transgress over to this or transfer conversation over to Cambria, Craig. Now,
Airdrop is live. I haven't seen this
Have you
yet.
checked? Please go and check.
Yeah, I haven't.
Guess how much money I made from this, Craig?
I'm gonna get. I think I saw you post though, bro. I think it was like $50. Was it
$43? W's in the chat. Let's go. W's in the chat.
Bro, what was that? That was just for the. Am I right? That was the USD component.
That was. Yeah. No.
Yeah,
So yeah.
Shit. They got excited. Yeah, this could be funny. Do I just go to where do I go?
So you go to the Cambria page, and then you do have to create a new username /
What?
character for some bizarre reason. And then once you go over to the rewards tab and you can click through, you got to click through about 20 different things. Now, Alex NFT, I don't know if he's watching the show today, but he got $73,000, Craig. What? 73 grand because he was in the top 50 for like the PvPs or something like that. He spent a lot of time playing the game. So isn't it just crazy? Isn't it just crazy how great this space is? You can literally earn a full salary by playing a game for a month. Like that, it's just wild, bro. It's wild. So now I feel a bit
big money because there's no way he would have spent that amount.
No, absolutely not. No chance. But yeah, that's pretty crazy. No, Alex was on the top. Yeah, so chat's asking. So Flu X, nah. Alex was on the top, but he was in the top 50 for one of the leaderboards. I can't remember which one it was. I did see. As you click through, there's a spreadsheet that you go to, and you can actually look through as well. So I mean, I just purely got rewarded. Yeah, it was part of his guild. Maybe that's why he absolutely printed too. So I got rewarded. I had $1 million silver and a handful of other little tiny trinkets and stuff. But I got $50. I mean, $50 for how much did we spoke about this, Craig. I spent how much? I spent 0.2 ETH. So I lost money.
You did. But you did. But the trinkets haven't been paid out. That's their token drop. So that doesn't include that. So when the token drop comes, that 38,000 you've got will equal something. So that will need to be factored in, and then as well as the XP you earned those weeks while playing it, what that equals to.
Okay. Wait. So chat's saying Alex got only that amount. Hold on. I swear he got more. Let me check my sources. Let me check my sources, guys. Oh, no. The top earner got 72K. My apologies. I misread it. I'm spreading misinformation. Yeah, the top earner got 72 grand. Top earner got 72 grand. So, I mean, but still, like, what? Alex earned 5 grand. Like, 5 grand for playing a game for a couple of weeks. Unbelievable. So, I'm just reading through. So, Lloyd, and a fellow Aussie creator, he got $500. BU is another prominent streamer. He got $220. Flu, Flu, you're in the same chat as me, so yeah, you already know all this sort of stuff. But yeah, okay, so I misread that, Flu. I apologize. But yeah, it's still great. You're playing games, you're earning money. How good is this? Seriously.
How do you check, Greenie? Where
click all through the next. Go to the rewards tab. Next. All the way to the
rewards tab.
Once you log in, create a new character, create your username, and then go to the rewards tab. Top right, fifth one along.
Okay, let's have a look.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
An update on Jamelio Maker. 39% have been minted out. 39%. So maybe they don't mint out.
Better fucking mint out.
I mean, if they burn them, sick. Fine by me. Kind of maybe that's alpha.
Let's have a look.
Now, Craig, the other one is obviously the Amy token. Now, they're having a few bugs which is essentially the first sort of AI product on Abstract, guys. But I checked yesterday, I had 2.7 million, and today I had 1,500. So there's definitely some bugs going on their platform. But I do think that one's going to be a big cook as well. So you just need to keep an eye out on that one. I am chatting to one of the founders who is from Australia, actually. A couple of them are from Australia down in the south. So that's kind of epic. Good to see Australian crypto on the map again in a different way. But there's some really good cooks potentially happening on Abstract at the moment, Craig. So did you check yours for this one, mate, or not?
Yeah, I got fuck all, man. I got 100,000. I mean, which is fucking diabolical. Because I own a little pudgy. I'm a streamer, and I tick about 8 of the 10 boxes. Man.
Yeah, so I think there's still buggy. It's still buggy.
I've got less than some people who.
Yeah, look, Craig, I got 1.5. I go in today, I got 1,000. I had 2.7 million yesterday.
I saw, man. I saw. So I've got what's mine? I've got 5% of what you got.
Yeah, so I mean, I was top 1% yesterday. I've somehow lost my percentage, so I might DM them and just say, "Hey guys, what the f is going on?" When I had my AIQ score as well, I was in the top percentage. So now, oh wait, no, oh yeah. So really oddly, I still got the same AIQ score, which is 71 out of 100 for 9,000 frags. So maybe the frags is working, just the AME at the start token allocation is bugging on the screen, guys. Because yeah, I've done Gigaverse, I've literally done majority of all those tabs except for one of them, and they're not ticked as the green. So I assume it's a bit buggy. So I think this is going to be the airdrop. Now, you obviously get the AME amount over on the side, but then maybe your AIQ score, which I don't know what it actually is based on, but you get allocation as well. I'm not 100% sure. There's so much I need to dive into in this. Yeah. I'm just waiting for them to clean up the bugs, and then we'll probably know a bit more about that one as well. So yeah, I'm definitely keen to. I think this is going to be a cook. It's definitely worth spending some time over in this side of the markets at the moment. Now, the last thing I wanted to talk about before we the last two things I want to talk about before we maybe burn these gacha tokens, guys, is MOG. Now, MOG's obviously on a charge, Craig. We bought the lows back here below 200 million, pretty sure. Absolutely sending massive shout out to Choose Rich for creating FUD in his own bags, guys, and getting all the big MOG fans going to town on him. But if anything, FUD. But I don't know. He said he owns MOG as well, but he's FUDing it. So maybe
engagement farming.
Yeah, engagement farming.
Because he named all the top projects, like a lot of the top ones, like House and all that. And it's like, man, it's easy to call House on a pullback from 100 million, bro. Like I can call it from there too. I can show you my chart and show you where I sold the top.
I think the main takeaway is that let me find the post. Let me find the post. So essentially, he called out. Here it is. So he called out some tokens, right? So yeah, as House is on there too. Now he's talking about the entire revolves around a token nobody cares about and they lost a fortune on. But like the biggest losers are the people trying to pump dead meme coins. Now I wouldn't call MOG a dead meme coin. Like it's run to 1.5 billion. I think it's bold putting it in this post. MLG 100% was manipulated. We all know that. Yeah. Gork was manipulated. Housecoin was shilled at certain points of time by certain people. Whether they were paid or not, we'll never know. But at the same time, maybe Chad never even heard of it. Never even heard of that one.
Neither. So I don't know why you think that.
Yeah. So anyways, I think a lot of people were like, why the hell did you why did you shill MOG? So hold on. Let me
I reckon Nick's trying to earn a few yaps, man.
Oh, he literally got 200 yaps overnight. So let me pull up the big boy.
Nick, you dirty dog.
Where is it? He retweeted so much stuff. Hold on. I might have to go to the actual quote. Can you look at no, you can't anymore. Okay, well, anyway, K Money came out, was like, shut up. Yeah, classic stuff. Again, you don't know what's happening behind the scenes. Is it legit? Is it not? Whatever. But anyways, it's good for the MOG token, pumping our bags, which is great to see. BTC also at 97K, Craig. Chart looks pretty good. I think we could start to see new all-time highs maybe in June, July. I definitely think so. We're having some bullish catalysts coming through, multiple massive market sort of trend shifts from a global standpoint and macroeconomic standpoint. So China and USA starting to come to the table. So yeah, that's why we had a massive pump literally over the past couple of days. So I mean, yeah, it's great to see. I'm feeling pretty lucrative, and I feel underexposed. Unfortunately, due to my scam, I literally stabled everything that I had except for obviously stuff that I was using on chain. So yeah, I still have a bit of stables out there. It would have been nice to own some more BTC, some SUI, and a few other things as well. But hey, I mean, and own some more Pepe and MOG, but I don't, unfortunately, at the moment. But yeah, it is what it is. You'll bounce back. Yeah, MOG's up 22%, Popcat's up 13%, FWOG is up 10% as well. Memecoins are vibing. The real top IP plays of Memecoins are vibing, Craig. I love to see it.
It's it's been good to see. It's nice to see MOG pump. That was pretty cool. Did they get a pretty big couple of people speak about him from what I'm seeing on the timeline? Some TradFi people or something, yeah.
Maybe. I'm not sure. I haven't dove into it too much, but I mean, if you
But
You'd be
it's good
so
to see.
smog.
It is
If you do-
good to see.
Yeah, I mean, like,
With Cambria Greenie, I got $150.
nice, mate, cooking. How much money?
Probably spent. Hang on, I'll work it out. Where's this calculator? I spent point. Let's just say 0.3, 0.2 to 0.3 ETH or something around there.
So, and that was what,
0.3.
1,800. So 0.3 is about $600. Is that right?
2 for 6,
Might be
a bit less, 5
Yeah.
something, but yeah, so 5 something, 30% back. And then whatever the trinkets, the land thing ends up being, and the XP I earned during that time, which was my all-time high by far.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I probably lost $300 to earn the XP for that 2 weeks. So I've really got to hope that what I earned over that 2 weeks will equal more than 300, I suppose, when all's said and done.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. All right. Well, let's burn some gacha tokens to end the show today, I reckon. Anything else you want to talk about too before we do dive in?
No, not really. Not really. How are you doing in the RecTech games? I'm 1,200.
Oh my god! I'll show you my guess, Craig. I'll show you before we dive into it. Oh my god, I'm sick of this phantom shit. I need to go change that setting. So let's have a look. So here we go. Not good, mate, because I didn't.
Oh, because that one score. Yeah,
yeah.
That one
So I'm 3,000. So I'm midway point. I did all right in the first game.
Yeah, you did.
But here, if we have a look at average mines, look at my guess, 405, and the average was 401. So I was literally within not much at all.
1%?
Yeah,
1%.
So, anyways, this is what I've gone for the popularity contest, Craig. I'd love the coolness.
By coolness. Oh, obviously got Luca there.
Yeah, Luca Finn, number 1, number 2, Cigar 3, CZ4, Vitalik ahead of Ansem, and then remains. I mean, like, I feel like Gary Genza is. I mean, if you're actually smart, you would put this above SBF because SBF isn't cool. So I don't know. I kind of that's the alpha there for that one.
Yeah, I've still got to do that one, but that looks a pretty solid list.
Yeah.
All right, some gachas.
Let's burn some gachas, guys. So basically what I just saw before is that the floor of the weapons was actually more expensive than the gacha tokens of the bronze side. So can you do 3 at a time, or have you done 1 at a time, Greg?
You can do 3 at a time. Yep.
All right, let's do all 3 bronze at a time. Minting weapons. Here we go, chat. Let's see what we get. If I can get something rare, I'll be a happy man.
Imagine if you get like what's the rarest, like legendary or something?
Surely not off a bronze one. Imagine if that happened. I just got to wait for a new code, chat. My apologies.
I saw OG opening up one, and you got a pretty rare one, and I thought for a moment he had actually had a seizure on camera.
No way.
Yeah, he actually. You got to watch the clip, bro. It's good, man.
I'll have to watch it.
He looked like he lost a couple of chromosomes from him. But he got very excited. It was funny to watch.
I love it. All right, here we go. Hold to open.
Let's go. Come
on, let's give me something good. Oh, I got a 4 and a 4. That's not bad. That's not bad. All right, second one.
This is the one, Greenie. This is your list.
This is the orange one. Come on. Oh, 4 and a 4 again. Not bad. I mean, that's better than 4. Now, Craig, the real question is, do I sell these? And a 3 and a 4. I mean, that's pretty good. That is pretty good for
cheap spend.
Should I hold the gachas, or should I let's open them.
Fuck it. Yeah, go.
All right, we'll do the silver one first, chat. We'll do the silver one first. It's kind of addicting, isn't it? All these games.
Yeah, it is. It is. When I was cracking them open, I was kind of enjoying it, actually, which was annoying.
All right, let's have a look here. I'm going to have so many weapons now, Craig, though.
Yeah.
for my 5 heroes.
I'm looking forward to... Oh, no, wait. Let's see what you get.
All right, come on. Give me something juicy. Oh, it's gold.
Come on, Scarly.
Come on.
Jump in and buff him.
What is it?
Hey! Oh, I'm coming.
That's pretty good.
What was that, 6 and 4?
Yeah, let's do the gold one. Give me something. Give me a legendary. Come on, I deserve it. Give it to me. $90. Let's see how we go.
Need the dev in the background to buff this as you're opening. You go, mate, I'm going to
Yeah.
open.
Just slide that little transaction in there.
Yeah, if you could just buff this, the stream will go off and you'll probably mint more too. So,
Oh, it's purple. It's pink. What's that mean?
pink's good, right, guys? Chat, pink's good.
Come on, here we go. What have we got?
Oh, hey, epic.
6, bro. That's pretty good.
Epic.
A rim. How do you pronounce that? I can't. A worm, a rim, or a Y rim?
Worm.
I can't pronounce that, chat.
Could be worm in Scottish.
That's pretty good, Craig. That's pretty good.
That's the highest I copped as well as epic.
So, Craig, I've burnt all my gacha tokens now.
I think that'll hopefully earn you some sweet XP. You see that dance game up the top there?
Yeah.
It's funny, huh?
You can't get up there though still.
No, it's annoying. Fix the lift, janitor, for God's sake. Your lift's been down for weeks.
Now, Craig, we didn't have our stream yesterday, so I want to talk about this too. Yeah. Is XP, mate. So hold on, let's just see. So does it show you your weapons? No, so I have my 5 heroes here. I bought some hero token as well, just in anticipation.
I did too, bro. So hero token is needed. So when you're in game and you use your weapons, they eventually break. And I believe that's durability. So the higher the durability, the longer it'll last before you need to repair it. To repair weapons, you have to use hero the token. That's good, bro. I like that. Okay. Imagine what that coin's going to do when this goes live.
Yeah, exactly.
Like those whales are going to, like they're going to keep repairing. And then I think sharpness equals the amount of XP you'll earn per day.
Okay.
So sharpness is the amount of XP you'll earn, and durability is obviously the length you'll earn it for before you need to repair and be offline.
Okay. So this is my way. I now own so many weapons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
It's a bat swing, bro.
9, 10. Yeah, it's a bat swing. Yeah. Yeah.
Cool. Vikings curse?
So yeah. I mean, I've got what? And then I have a couple more weapons down here as well, Craig. So, I mean...
yes.
So is the play to hold these, or what do you think? I'm into 2 plushies yesterday as well.
I think you got to hold them until you see what the mechanics are. Because I just don't know which way to move.
Yeah, same. Okay. All right. Well, okay. Let's talk. Let's end today's stream with XP. Now,
cool. XP. Let's talk. How did you go?
So I went up after I've been going down for the past sort of month, and then I went up last week. Now, obviously, I knew I would probably go up. I was expecting to go up. Purely because I put more money on the chain and I was more active compared to the previous week. However, Craig, I know you went down. I know a lot of people. I know Woo went from 98K to 38K. That's huge. So how did you go, mate?
I ended up on 21,000.
Nice.
37,000 the week before. Keep in mind the 37,000 the week before, I think Cambria was still live.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm saying that Cambria farm for me paid off, because my 2 biggest weeks were the 2 weeks I played that by far. So I'm back down to 21, which I kind of expected, because before Cambria, I was 21,000, 22,000. So I've gone exactly back. So that's obviously my baseline now.
Yeah.
For what I hold.
Yeah.
So I'm needing something to explore more. Obviously, I'm thinking abstract games is hopefully going to be that earner this week. Yeah. But I reckon the big XP points is going to come when On-Chain Heroes goes live. I've heard from other people that played season 1 and they were earning, I think they were earning 100K plus XP the weeks they were.
Holy, yeah. I mean, yeah. Okay,
and then dropped massively after. So I think it's a cook, man. I think that's why I think those, although they dipped the heroes, and I guess I'm kind of wondering if On-Chain Heroes was actually meant to launch after Cambria, but then Abstract came along with the games.
Probably.
And pushed it back.
I think you're probably right. Like, there's a lot of stuff we don't know what goes on behind the scenes, but you're probably right? Where I think they were like, oh, hold on, we need to capture attention while Charlie finishes building or settles what he needs to do.
That's what I think happened.
Yeah.
So I think it was, if I think about it, I think a clean transition would have been Cambria to On-Chain Heroes hype-wise.
Yeah.
Not saying that it definitely happened, but that's kind of what I think. Which means I think Abstract Games only goes for this week, doesn't it? So
Yeah.
I think On-Chain Heroes is next week.
Mm-hmm.
That's my guess.
I would
So
argue, yeah, I'd agree with that.
I think the alpha, bro, is I saw in GTG people were saying offers were being accepted of like 0.2 something.
Oh, Craig, don't tell me that. I'll put
Breaks
some.
my heart, man. Well, not breaks my heart, but it just means you were clever for selling the pump, actually. And
Yeah,
I
so
was not.
I didn't quite. I broke even on the 3 of them, so I'm underwater slightly. I think,
but I'm not. You know, at the end of the day, for me, these ones, I'm more interested in what they earn me XP wise than trying to flip these. For me, it's not about a flip. I got 4 of them because I'm happy to flip 2. Just to recoup costs. Hopefully, I can get a 2x. Basically, what I'm trying to do is out of my 4, have 2 for free that farm.
Mm-hmm.
That's the dream. I don't know if I'll pull that off.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I think I will. I think. Actually, how long did On-Chain Hero Season 1 go for? Do you know, Greenie? Was it more than a week? I needed to be more than a week.
I think it was a while, I think, from memory.
Yeah. If it's 2 weeks or more, bro, I reckon those buys are going to be phenomenal for you and me for XP.
Yeah. So, do you reckon I buy more? I have a lot of money just quietly in Abster.
I have a lot of money just quietly.
No, I lost a lot of money. Like I told Greg how much it was, and it's a fucking ridiculous amount. I don't usually drop the F word on stream, but it was.
This is not like Ben. He's obviously very upset, guys. I'm the swearer.
So it was a lot of money, but you got to run it back. And so,
by the way, congrats on your mental stability, bro. Because I'm pretty impressed with you.
Thanks,
it takes, especially to come on stream.
Yeah, I took that week off. That first week I had to have. I
felt sick for you, man.
Yeah.
Like I got goosebumps now. So I'm proud of you, dude. That's a fucking big hit to take it. Especially, you know, I think you being a bit younger than me, I'm like, wow, you're 30 and you handled that fucking well. Yeah. If I was 30 and that happened, so yeah, congrats, bro. I think you're set for this industry. If you can cop that hit and be here on stream smiling,
yeah,
I think you're going to be okay.
Thanks, Matt. I really do appreciate that. It's funny. I saw NFT God literally. I don't know if it was you that commented or no. I think it was Aussie. He brought up the social engineering, one of the ways that people try to go about hacking me. And he basically said, yeah, he lost 200,000 a couple years ago. Well, I've lost more than that. So just to clarify the sort of ballpark that it was, and I'm talking US too, not Australian. So quite a lot of money, but hey, that's it. You got to keep going. You got to bounce back. You got to let it go. There's no point. Look, I've tried to sort it out legally. Pretty likely 1% chance, not even 1% chance that I will see any of it back, guys, in any way. So disappointing, but it is what it is, guys. I'm here providing content value to you as I have for a long, long time. So I love it. And I think that's what I'm talking about is like doubling down on what you think is going to be the trend is always the alpha, Craig, is always the alpha.
I think this will end up being a cook, but I just don't know. If you've got money to spend, actually, what's your reasoning behind buying more heroes? Is it to flip or accumulate XP?
XP and potentially flip. I think both.
Well, then yeah, I'd probably cop a couple more.
So just to show, like, I currently hold 5 million Chengu, which puts me in the top 50 holders because it was CTO'd by OG, and I know Eli also.
Did he?
Yeah, Eli also holds a massive bag. I also think I'll show you 500K worth of Abstar. I think those are 2 no-brainers.
Yeah, Abstar is a ripper. Chengu as well. I was just hesitant to cop it because when I've been so distracted, and then when I saw it got CTO'd already pumped, I was like, fuck. But if those guys are going to run it, is that the chart?
Yeah, I called it in GTG here at about 730K. So nice. it hit a mil overnight, but I think this could easily run it back to multiple millions. So I think my average entry is around 750 to 800. So
good to see a CTO. Oh, that sounds funny to say good to see a CTO.
Yeah, I know.
But sometimes CTOs are better, bro, because you get top holders come in and they take it over, and obviously they're heavily incentivized.
Yeah.
I mean, so would the team. You think the team would have tokens, but maybe the team fucked up and sold. Who knows? But
Yeah.
I'm pretty keen to get into this. If they're gonna, if it depends, I wonder. Just depends. I need to keep a close eye on OG. Then, if he's going to push us hard, then yeah, I'll put a bit of money behind it.
Yeah, and Apps is at a good pullback too. If you haven't had a chance to get into it as well. I think the Bitcoin dream is over personally.
It's a classic. It's classic.
So,
hey, it was a good run. We earned good XP.
I mean, we did. I mean, I probably shouldn't have put $5,000 into it when I did again, but it is what it is. It is what it is. But I mean, Craig, what's your expectations? Like, just to wrap on the transactions and the XP side, I think on-chain heroes is a good thing for us to hopefully see a sort of trend again increase here. This is transactions over time. And as you can see, we have been declining. We saw a massive increase, obviously, during the Bitcoin saga. We saw a massive increase with Cambria. So I do think something like On-Chain Heroes Season 2 will be very good for the platform.
Same. I think you'll see a spike. Just because I've seen there's so many people waiting for it. Including some pretty big whales. So there's been some pretty big names named who are holding decent bags, which I personally like. Especially because some of these whales come from Ethereum. Which I like. So I think the game looks sharp, the graphics look great, the mechanics look great, and the right people hold. Can you tick more boxes, man? Like I'm not saying this is an absolute no-brainer, you can't lose money. I'm just saying as far as your and my strategy of earning a big airdrop, I think On-Chain Heroes is a good tool to use to achieve that goal. I can't see a game that will earn you as much in as short a period of time, because doing those daily quests, while it's good, obviously, like I said, my base is obviously 20,000. Now, when I was playing Cambria, it was almost double that. So I suspect On-Chain Heroes will double it too. Which I'm happy to spend half an ETH, or more. Actually, I guess I got 4, more than half an ETH. Sorry, an ETH to take a punt. And I mean, in this industry, you've got to take shots.
Exactly. Calculated risk based on probability. You got it. And like, you're not going to win them all. I agree. That's great.
So big. Yeah. Okay. You know, I didn't lose much there, but I didn't gain much. But the XP I earned was probably shitloads. So same with you, Greenie. You would have eaten there, man. What was your XP over that time? Like 80,000, 60,000?
No, 50, mid 50s. So I'd been about 20K the week before, the 2 weeks before.
It's a big jump.
Like 3x'd it, right? So
yeah, I think, man, that could end up being a decent amount of money. It's a lot of unknowns, but like, you know, like we just said, you've got to take some shots. And I think this abstract airdrop, I'm willing to risk the biscuit, man. Like, if I'm wrong, that's fine. I'll eat shit and lose 10 grand. That's okay. You know, because the reality is there's not much in this market. Well, there wasn't over the last 3 months. Where would we have gone? Right. So if I'm wrong, so be it. But at the same time, bro, playing this ecosystem, you know, you and I have had things to talk about in the timeline. It's engagement. I don't mean engagement farming. I just mean, I think it's important as a content creator to explore multiple avenues for your viewers, for your listeners. So part of that 10K, if I was to lose 10K, part of that is really, it's a business expense. As well. And it also helps others. And I know that sounds soppy, but it's true. And the only way you and I are going to survive in this space is if we take shots, man. So, you know, I'm taking the shot now in abstract. This is where you and I put our money. Some people put it into Sonic. I saw them farming that heavily months ago. How's that going now, bro? Not so good. It's quiet. I'm guessing shit. So I didn't take my shot there. I took my shot here. And I'm actually feeling, I still feel like this is the right play. Still feel like that 4 months later, 3 months later. So I think we're in the right area. You've just got to move as best you can. But bro, here, before we go, is there any rumors on timeline here, Greenie? Do we know how long we've got to run this up? Because that's fucking critical.
There's no rumors. I just bought 3 skellies.
He's back. Yeah.
So my thesis is, and this is some alpha for those 8 people who are watching here on Abstract, plus the people who are obviously tuning in on YouTube and Twitter as well, 500 plus. But
nice.
holding NFTs, okay, on Abstract, I think is the cook. Okay, there's some
Same.
alpha. There's some alpha for you.
I think that too, bro.
So they should hopefully pop up here in a second. But I bought 3 skellies. Now I'll send them out on their missions. I bought them ticked actually buying a ship as well. I bought it at 0.05 and they're up to they ran up to 0.1 again. So
are they?
Yeah.
They're
back at 0.07 now, but they did run up to that level. But I mean,
load a couple. I got 5.
What should I put? I mean, the bid here on Bozo is not too bad for. I worry about NFT reveals. That's why I don't want to hold. I don't want it. I don't know.
Yeah, I in my experience, reveals normally aren't great.
Yeah.
But man, in saying that, actually, what's the floor now?
0.18.
Oh, it's held well, bro.
It has held well. So
Supreme, what's up, dude? What's up?
Yeah. And just want to say thank you to Milka before and Embrero for your lovely comments. That was lovely of you. I do appreciate that.
Yeah. Shout out to you guys. Look, it's what I like to see on this greenie is that green.
Yeah.
I like to see green. So I know there's a few reds there, but what you'll notice, guys, with the Abstract is it swings and roundabouts for collections here.
Yeah.
So it's not just all going to be green all the time because obviously the games move how they operate. So
yeah.
Seeing minus 30% doesn't really scare me in this because I know once a season moves somewhere, they'll pump again. But that's one of the reasons when you said, "Oh, ships pumped," I'll sort of look to unload a couple because I got 5, and I don't know how much longer Abstract will go.
Yeah.
So I'm not real keen to be a big holder of ships, man. But when it all fucking ends,
no, that's why I only own 1. I bought 3 skellies. So Rero reckons I'm the one who drove up the floor. Was going to sweep this morning, had a look. Haha. I don't know if he's referring to the ships. Like, is it because I bottom ticked it and people were like, wait, Greeny's buying one? And I'm like, why?
Oh, really? Yeah, maybe.
My thing was just like get leaderboard exposure across the different games again. And like, unfortunately, I don't have the time to play a lot of these games. So if you can passively have exposure in a few different ways, and it's a no-brainer.
What are you on captains at the moment? I'm like 850 on the leaderboard.
Oh, you're ahead of me, mate. You're ahead of me.
Yeah,
so,
but I mean, I've been
1,035.
That's still good, dude. For having that's really good. Actually, you've done that well.
Yeah,
on Myriad, I'm 10,000 now. Fuck, that's been a grind, dude.
Oh yeah. I'm tempted to buy more bronze tokens here, Craig, and mint comments. But am I shooting myself in the foot by buying too many weapons for only 5 heroes?
Possibly. It becomes a risk, obviously, the more you have, because if the fusion doesn't allow, I'm wondering if it'll be a case of there's a max number you can fuse, or if he goes, you can throw a Hail Mary and fuse as many as you like to have a higher percentage chance of a rarer weapon.
Yeah. Yeah.
If that's the case, bro, that floor of commons will fucking pump, I reckon.
Well, surely, but like that's smart marketing, smart game.
Bro. I'm sure he's going to do that.
So you said, what did you say? You're in the top 10,000 now on Myriad.
Myriad, yeah, it's hard. It's been a grind because I got in late, so I was 20-something thousand. So I've had to slowly grind my way up. But I think I'm going to start taking more aggressive bets now.
Yeah, I'm top 4,000 as of the past couple of days. So
that's pretty good.
Slowly moving up.
Good. Yeah, now, I think I'm going to take bigger shots on this now because I think time's ticking and I want to get top 5,000. So I'm going to have to make moves now on this.
Yeah.
But that's part of the fun. I don't mind doing that. That's okay.
Yeah.
It makes me think. I like to think.
Agreed.
Okay. But yeah, that's my play. So for everyone listening, and Greeny's sort of been saying this as well. For me, top 5,000 for every game would be ideal.
Yeah.
Ideally top 1,000 to 2,000, but unfortunately the spend can get quite high.
What are you overall on RecTech without abstract games? Have you been doing that? Because I have been.
I'm how do I check that?
And I'm 3,000. I'm 2,900 actually. So
no, I'm like
How
many what's the total number?
I don't know.
21,000?
I don't know. Maybe more, maybe less. But
I think I'm like 12,000. Like I'm not good.
If you can get up into the top 5K of that one too, I think that'll be a good one. Now, I own the Dream Pass, which I think cost me nothing on Solana, but
yeah, same.
Yeah.
Did you? What was the before you go, Greeny? What was the? Blackjack's back. Sweet. What was the? The loot box for road tracing.
Oh, yeah. So
Why?
apparently that's a mint for an NFT too coming soon. Now they pumped a lot. Maybe it's actually worth putting a bid on this bad boy. Actually, I bought at 0.11. So yeah, not much. So listed for 39 out of 1.5K, 900 owners. So that's pretty good. That's about 60% ownership. Yeah. Now, what they actually do not tell me, but here we go. So there's 55 legendary, 1,000 common. I can't remember what I bought. Oh, here. I bought here. So I bought a legendary one. Yeah, I bought a legendary one at floor yesterday. So redacted token allocation, own a stake in the game's future, Roach DNA disc, okay, for breeding Roach races, Roach drugs, so boost in-game. Yeah, so I think this will be a good cook. OG, welcome to the chat. I do think it's be a good cook. It's actually maybe not a bad bet to throw a bid on this bad boy. I don't think I have any WETH though. Let me check.
Okay, maybe I need to cop one.
I do not have any WETH, so I need to transfer some over. But yeah, I copped one. I copped a legendary at floor yesterday, but if you do come and have a look, I mean, my thesis is right that I'm a collector on this chain until it makes no more sense to be a collector on this chain, right?
Yeah.
And so like I nailed that legendary buy just quietly because the next legendary is at 0.23. So I don't know how I got lucky with that, but I did.
Yeah. So I mean that could just holding one of those could be a pretty good XP earn.
Okay, so Breeze says Roach Racing boxes give 50% of revenue share with their token and cosmetics, but token is a big one if they keep getting more revenue. Yeah, so I mean, they're earning a lot from their tracks game as well. I think the chat I was in they were talking about how much percentage I think it was 10% maybe per game or something. So they are earning a lot of revenue. But yeah, so Roach Racing boxes give 50% of revenue share with their token. Okay, so that's pretty good.
Okay.
50%, like that's sure. I mean, there's only 1,500, so maybe that's alpha. What Breeze? What's the tiers? What's the tiers though? Like, if I got a legendary one, am I just sorted for life now? Like, is that my retirement fund or like what are we talking?
Yeah, you're finished, man. It's Yeah, I might have to get one of those bad boys. Maybe I do.
I think throw a bid out would be my personal preference here. Probably not a bad bet. It looks like people probably look to take some profits, but again, I can't believe I got that legendary one literally at the floor yesterday. That makes no sense to me. So got lucky there. Hey, got to be in the right space at the right time. But yeah, no, let's end with Myriad. So we got more people are joining the chat. It's kind of like
there's quite a lot on Myriad, some new ones.
Yeah, let's look at some new ones. I'm happy to stay for a bit longer, Craig. I mean,
let
me sit down, guys. So Breeze says they haven't said if you get more tokens based on tier yet. Also, the longer you hold them, the more of a bonus you get. Need to buy more.
Say that again, Greeny?
The longer you hold them, the more bonus you get.
Ooh.
So I'm pretty sure OG swept these at 0.06 from memory. Let me know if that was. But yeah. Iceman says he's higher than me on the leaderboard of RecTech. Yeah, I mean, I started quite late on RecTech. I was quite late, but I now do it every day. Yes, that's why none are listed. Yeah, so you hold more. Okay, if you hold them for longer. Oh, dude. I don't want to buy when the bids, like, it's pretty slow moving. Yeah, there literally hasn't been a sale for 10 hours. So people probably are just happy to hodl. So maybe it is just worth buying another floor here. Or buying a couple of floors at 0.8. I think because I was chatting to Wu about it, I'm going to buy 2 more floors here. Lol. I'm in a spending mood today. Spending mood.
You're feeling very greedy.
I am feeling very greedy. So I bought 2 more here, chap. I would have bought unfortunately, there's no more rarer ones on the floor. So again, the longer you hold them, the better. So I hold 3 now, which is good. 1 legendary, and then I don't know what rank these are. Are these common? Yeah, these are just common. So that's fine. But Yeah, not a bad bet, I don't think. I think holding NFTs is the play on Abstract personally, Craig, right? Holding the ecosystem NFTs is the play.
I think so. I think so too. It's served me well thus far.
Okay,
I'm
so
gonna continue. I need to add this week. I need to up the ante a little bit to keep the.
Yeah.
Another thing I wanted to ask Greeny is, and you and I have spoken about it before, something I'm wary of is now that I've hit gold, platinum seems like a fucking lifetime away.
I was going to talk about this. And
do I chase tiers or do I chase points? Because if I'm chasing tiers, I'm done.
I wanted to, now that OG's here, it's really good actually, because I wanted to talk about that too, Craig. And just to wrap on road tracing NFT loot boxes. So he's held from week 1, which is good at 0.05. So he's up quite a lot in XP as well. Bree says, but yeah, price pumped once tracks equals USD happened. Top players bought a lot. Yeah. So yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. So road tracing, I'll have some alpha for the group. Yeah. Okay. So I'll know more alpha guys about road tracing loot boxes very soon.
Okay.
But I agree, Craig. I did want to talk about that. How realistic, and I did some rough math in GTG yesterday. How realistic, before we go have a look at some myriad markets, how realistic is it for me to get to platinum? Now, I have like literally every tier you can have except for Pengu 3, which I'm not going to get. That's like 6 figures worth of Pengu now, and I'm not going to do that. But if I average, say, 50K over the next like period of time, it would still take me like a long time. Like let me do some math. Like it's 1 million minus 161,000 is
2-3 months, don't you?
9,000. So that's 16 weeks at 50K. It's 2 months at 100K. So I need to think about how I can go bigger with XP if I really want to chase platinum. I think getting to platinum is the alpha. I genuinely think it is, if you can get it. A lot of, you got to remember now, I think one also take, I think a lot of the algo that I'm a part of are the top 1% of abstract. So that's all I see. And I am not in that percentage, or I am, but I'm not quite there, right? When I think about the actual amount of users on chain and everything, I think I actually am quite high. I just don't see that in my algo, right? If I have a look at the wallet tracker on the chain, Craig, I'm ranked 250th. It has gone up slightly, 260 now.
Oh, right.
For the whole chain. I do, yeah, guys, I dive into analytics, and I've mentioned this before. Like,
Is that for transactions?
Yeah, transactions, yes. So I do think having more transactions does help with XP. But I think, I think the more transactions you have, the more you hold on the platform, obviously, the more you're going to be rewarded as well. I think, so OG says platinum is the alpha for sure. I definitely agree with that. I think if you're just engaging, right, like if you're tuning into streams, streaming yourself, tipping people in streams, liking it, etc., then playing the games, holding the NFTs, holding the meme coins. So I bought a lot of Chengu, I bought a lot of Abster, as I said before, and I'll just hold them, right? I provided liquidity for a little bit on Pengu, but it just wasn't worth it with the small amount that I had. Then just using the games and that sort of stuff. I think that's the I think that I need to think about how I can get from this sort of, I don't mind 40. Oh no, my camera dead. No, what do you mean?
Yeah. Did you pull it out, or was it just not plugged in? Or?
Oh no, I think it's just dead. Anyways, I'm still here. If you can still hear me, yeah.
I can hear you. Yeah. You're good, man.
Can I like customize?
Perfect.
Can I put like
this is better, Greeny? This is better, man.
Anyways,
we'll run the show here. Like this in future.
I'm still here, chat. But
hello everyone. I'm the main guy now.
I'll hold on. Can I I'll shift it around a bit. But anyways, so what I'm thinking is that I'll let my camera cool down, but I think, how can I get that next level? Like, how can I progress from being a 50K consistent earner to a 100K level? That's the question that I ask, Craig. Like, how can we do that?
I don't know the answer. I'd have to, I don't know if doubling my spend would, I don't know. Does doubling your spend double your points?
And again, I think it does lag like a week or two. Like I put 10K extra in last week or around that.
Yeah.
So I do think that it does take time to Oh my God, you can change. Oh my God, you can do so. Oh my God, Craig, I didn't know you could do all this. Restream's had an upgrade.
How's that? Yeah. You can put, hey, circles.
This is dope.
Look, Mum, I made it.
Okay, I'll be back soon, guys. But I think
Oh fuck.
so. I think I do think that I don't know. What's your take on this? And chat, let me know. What do we think? So, what do we think here, guys? I think platinum is the alpha. If you can get the platinum, I think you're gonna lock in 6-figure airdrop. I definitely think minimum. I think minimum. Yeah.
Yeah, same. I wonder what percentage that is. Is that top 0.1?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. OG, have you ever seen a top 0.01 weekly XP, or is it just 1%? I don't know if they've given away top 0.1 as an XP sort of level, but I would assume, yeah, you probably are close.
Which means the drop will be large, probably, right?
Yeah, you'd assume so. I mean, like, they're earning a lot of revenue. Yeah, so he hasn't. So and again, OG has mentioned this before, and he's just mentioned in the chat again. It's size and diversification. So you're seeing people like Clemente now come over. You're seeing ISO Beast talk about Chengu. So for me, like, you're seeing big personalities on the timeline that get tens of thousands of views on their posts now talk about this chain. It's going to bring more money to the platform, more transactions, but which will help the 1%ers and the top 10%. You just need to try and get into that top 1 to 10%, I think. Otherwise, you're going to fall into the middle crowd, and you're not going to have that diversification to allocate the XP, but then also allocate the eventual airdrop. Now, you do have to remember, guys, I missed, I unfortunately can't show you, but I missed multiple weeks at the start. So I've been playing catch up, like literally from sort of about week 5 is when I started to spend a bit more time here after I moved up to the coast here in Australia.
Mm-hmm.
And I was well behind a lot of people, but I managed to catch up to that sort of top 1%. It's just now I really do want to try and get to platinum. I really do want to try and get to platinum.
Yeah, I'm the same. I'd love to get there. What do I need to get?
What are you on?
I'm only on 27,000, so I've got a fucking epic time ahead of me. I've got to get 970,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, shit. Yeah, look, if there's 3 months left, I could do it, I reckon. If there's 4 weeks left, I'm fucked. And I'm curious to know, shit, your bonus is healthy looking, eh? 132%. I've got 32%.
Well, I think about that too. I'm like, well, what would have happened if I didn't have the Giga bonus? Like, it would be fascinating to see what I actually would be getting per week. So that's interesting.
If with your bonus, bro, last week I would have got, or this week, sorry, just been, I would have got 42,000.
Yeah,
because you get 2x what I get. Which is fucking outrageous. Like, that is such a buff, man. Fuck.
I mean, honestly, Craig,
though, don't get me wrong. Yeah.
Guys, Craig deserves Giga Chad roll. I agree. I'm just putting it out there.
I'm definitely a few weeks behind you, so I wouldn't be. Do you know when I'll get it, man? A week it fucking ends.
And right at the end.
Then you should do it just to fuck with me one last time, man.
So FluX reckons there'll be less than 1,000 people in platinum. I think it'll be less than 100. I think less than 500. I've
not seen many, bro.
Yeah, he does say depends on time frame. I agree. It does depend on time frame.
Man, I need to get Finn in a room on a chair tied up and tortured.
Also, Breeze makes a good point. Big Pudgies alone will get 6 figures from Abstract separate to... What? I don't know about that, Breeze, because the whole point of owning a Pudgy is to already get the weekly bonuses. I think maybe they get a bit of a generous boost at the end if you have held for that time, maybe. I don't know about that, though. I don't know about that.
Yeah. Bro, if that was the case, I'd be the alphas buy one immediately. Yeah, shit.
I still think holding a big Pudgy is a no-brainer, personally.
Yeah, fuck.
OG says the first 5 weeks didn't really make a difference. So that's good timing. Okay. Yeah, 2 or 3 months. Yeah, so OG still reckons we have 2 to 3 months, Craig, which would align with I think
I've
with
got to
you
spend money then.
We got a chance to get there. We got a chance to get
You've
there.
almost got to shoot for it, bro.
I think so too.
I
Yeah,
think
agree.
you definitely do with your buff. You've got a real chance, but you're probably going to have to put another 10 grand in.
I have been thinking about that, and I think I will personally.
Same.
And
I
that's
think
why
I will too.
that's why I've been buying more NFTs and stuff, because I do think
Do you think holding those meme coins is as good as an NFT? Or is the
yes.
fact they're so liquid, they give you way less XP? Because they're more liquid, you get less XP for them versus NFTs, where definitely the riskier bet.
Again, tiered or leaderboard-ish,
Agreed.
right? I know there's some big creators who are in these chats with me and stuff who literally have been providing liquidity and just holding a shit ton of Abster and stuff and are earning 100K consistently in XP. So different strategies work across the ecosystem.
I might up my meme coin LO. It's low compared to
that's
my
it.
NFTs.
Like, if I come and have a look, which I mean, yeah, so I own 11 grand of meme coins right now.
Yeah, way more than me. I own $200, 300. So,
and then I don't know how many NFTs I own. I can reveal it. Hold on, let me go have a look. So I've got it doesn't tell you overall how much you have, but I've got maybe 3 ETH in NFTs.
Yeah, not crazy.
Not crazy.
Which is good, which is actually a good sign, because you got room to move. It's not like you're saying 50 grand. You're like, shit, where do I go from here? I mean, it's a decent amount, but it's not like crazy talk.
Oh, okay. So here we go. So, okay. So more alpha from Breeze and from Mindful, well, OG.
Yep.
So yeah, time frame, if it's 2 months, then 200 people in the top. Yeah, that makes sense. About 100 to 200. So Pudgies get the biggest piece of the pie. Lucas said Pudgies will eat during abstract TGE. XB was a bonus, 2 for 1, he said. Pudgies are 2 for 1. Wait, do you mean 2 for 1 at the end at TGE, guys? Is that it? So Lucas said on stream a while back that Pudgies would eat at TGE like Pengu. Everything I make is going into bigs. Lol. Okay. So, as in, if you own multiple bigs, you'll get multiple XP bonuses at the end, or like you'll get the TGE bonus at the end as well, guys. I assume little Pudgies get a bonus as well, just not the same as big Pudgy.
Go littles! I should have picked up a few littles, bro. I reckon.
So then, is the alpha buying a big Pudgy, which is what, 20 grand, or is the alpha putting that 20 grand into abstract? Okay, chat. And Craig, what are your thoughts on that? Is it better to buy a second big Pudgy for myself, or should I put that 20 grand? I think it's around 20 grand. I haven't looked for a while. Onto, I mean, I can have a quick look now. Let's have a look. Or is it better to put that 20 grand ish onto abstract itself? What are we thinking?
So I think that a second big Pudgy, we don't know this, do we? Does a second big Pudgy earn you extra allo of XP per week?
No,
it's unknown, isn't it?
We don't, not bonus wise, but I have an inkling that the algo that would run the XP would be like, okay, Greenie owns 1, OG owns a couple, Craig owns none. Okay, we'll tier that in a particular way. I do think it would come into it.
It makes sense. If that's the case, I'm going to say I'd rather have a big Pudgy than a 20K worth of random NFTs. If it earns extra XP per week and people are saying you get an extra abstract allo at the end, wow, that's pretty good.
Okay, so OG says, so there'll be separate allocations. Yeah, so it's a full claim, big first, then XP. So if you own a big, you'll be able to claim first, and then it'll be the XP earners after. Raro reckons a big Pudgy is worth more than the 20 grand onto abstract. I'm not sure, OG, what do you mean by no, it doesn't do anything? I might need you to clarify that point. The chat's at such a delay. It's like a 20-second delay. So I forget what we were speaking about.
I like OG's good. It does nothing. It's like, oh, fuck, well, we'll just scrap the combo.
Yeah, so I also agree with bigs and okay. So this is the other
bigs versus littles.
So I'm a trader. Okay, we all know that. All the people who are watching this, we know that I'm a trader. My sort of ideal situation would be to own 3 big Pudgies, probably rotate one of them at least at TGE if they start to run up to 100K again, which I do think if we start hearing some alpha, some actual like news, some allocation sort of stories that they could in fact be, they could get back to that level pre-Pengu prices. So, oh no, sorry, he was clarifying that holding more than one big does nothing for XP, but does something for each claim at the end. Okay.
Yeah.
What do you think though, Craig? Yeah. Do you think like, because you could swing trade, I mean, 3 Pudgy Penguins is 60 grand US. I don't think I can get there right now. But do I buy a second big and just hodl, or do I put that 20 grand into abstract, use it for a couple of weeks, a month, and then rotate it into a big Pudgy towards closer to TGE? That's so many questions.
Shit. There's a sweet Pudgy on the floor, with that orange beanie and a medal.
Is there? Hold on.
It's sick. It's sick.
Fuck I do like orange. I mean, Craig, you are due, mate. You are due for a big Pudgy.
I knew. What's the chart look like?
Yeah, so I agree. I agree with OG's take. Make money first and then buy a big once you make more money. I kind of like that.
What does he mean?
So in other words, make money in abstract or trading or anything else, and then rotate those profits into a big Pudgy before the TGE, and then you can claim multiples at TGE.
Okay, got ya. Yeah.
So just to remind people, when I did my live stream,
if you don't have a Pudgy like me, Greenie.
Yeah, and then maybe you should try and get one.
Because what's the boost on it?
50%.
It's quite a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, I would say if I want to hit platinum, I probably have to get one.
Yeah.
I don't think I have a choice.
I think it's not a bad play. I think it's a good trade and a good hold, and it's a good for your brand too, Craig. Maybe rotating to a big Pudgy and then it gets
imagine the puppets say, they'll be like, fucking
don't get me wrong. I love the puppet. I think it's iconic for your brand, but maybe a refreshment is never a bad thing if it's something like this. So I do think,
it's not a bad price for a big Pudgy looking at the chart over the last year, bro. This point here, I'm seeing higher lows on OpenSea's shite chart.
Yeah.
And it's still on a big retracement considering all-time high, I mean, but it's starting to recover. It has started to recover. It's not starting to. It's past starting.
Look at this. This chart looks pretty good, Craig. I'm not going to lie.
It's fucking annoying. It looks good.
That's a breakout there. We have listings going down, which is great when you're looking at it. You've got the brand improving. So I think this is consolidation here before probably a move up to 15, in my opinion, if not a move back to 20. So I think, Craig, it's not a bad bet. OG reckons you should buy one straight away, Craig. He literally says he needs a big ASAP, lol.
Yeah, there's a few guys have been on me to buy one. OG's one. OG's been yelling at me for the PFP change for a few weeks. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'll probably have to cop one, man.
Yeah,
that chart's good, bro.
Craig, I literally remember when I called it. Were they $8,000 when I called the bottom in GTG a month or two ago when we capitulated to 74 grand? Or no, they were 14,000 US. And I said, guys, I literally said in GTG, I said, guys, this is a great buy if you have the money. And they're up over 60% from that. So
yeah.
I mean, timing is everything, but I still think this is not a bad chart right here.
If they make an announcement saying Pudgies get an abstract allo, it sends. It fucking doubles in 1 minute.
I'm actually tempted, Craig. When I sold my my punk, that was 4 Pudgy Penguins is the value of that punk that I bought. But then obviously I distributed it across the different things. I am tempted to buy a second Pudgy.
Do I sell my little and get a big, or do I go for both?
Ooh. Oh, yeah. Actually, this is a fair point. So I think depends. If you're going to swing trade it, go the littles. Because if you're going to take profit before TGE, go the littles. They're easy to buy in, get more exposure. I do think they run up as a better percentage, or at least they did slightly compared to the bigs for Pengu in terms of X returns. Like, if I think about it, I think when I bought my big Pudgy first, it was 9 ETH. They ran to 34 ETH. So that's about a 3 and a bit X. Little Pudgies went from like 0.6 or 0.8 to 3.5. Or no, they went to 4 ETH. So that was like a 5X. So it is better if you're swing trading the little pudgies to go with the little pudgies. However, if you want that claim for TGE, which I do think, again, Pengu literally paid for my pudgy penguin the first time. Literally was for free.
Yeah.
I sold it because I was worried that we're going into a deeper bear market, which I'm grateful for, but I probably should have just held the pudgy anyway.
Would have kept you up at night though, possibly, man.
And then I bought the punk, and then, I mean, like, other things happen and then whatnot. So, like, I do think if you want the claim for TGE, which I do think the big pudgy definitely pays for itself, 20 grand, Craig. We're talking about, I think the airdrop is way more than 20 grand.
We're talking about peanuts here, Greenie. 20 grand. No, I actually, you know what concerns me?
Bree said just a simple 20, Craig.
It's just a car. No, I actually think, fuck it. Yeah, I'll buy one today, I think, because
I like that. Should we do it on stream, mate?
I don't fucking my wife's got my laptop at the hotel, and it's got my big wallet on it. My bigger wallet. This computer here, after I went through a bit of a scam, and so did you, this computer I'm on right now has fuck all money. So I actually fucking can't buy it till I have to go to the hotel, but that's okay. I'll do that today. I'm just thinking I can't see it plummeting in price here because it still earns XP even if it doesn't get the abstract at the end. So it's not going to dip yet.
I think, no, well, Luke has literally come out and said big pudges will be rewarded. They're the IP. That's where it came from. That's the brand. Like,
kind of has to. Yeah.
No, without a doubt, guys, it's going to be allocated to big pudgies. That's why anyone that's, I mean, little pudgies will get allocation. It'll just be like a percentage, right? When you think back to Pengu, I got, again, I couldn't.
110?
Yeah. So like I claimed 60 grand US across all of it.
Fuck, that's good.
But I think the big pudgy was worth around 50, and then the little pudgy was worth like it was like $1,000 to $3,000. It was like less than 1 to 10, Craig, because of the amount of there's 22,000, I think, of them, or 24,000. I can't remember exactly, but no. So Craig, big and little for the multiplier on both the big and small. Yeah, I agree. I think you want to keep your little as a play, and then I do think you want to consider getting a big.
What are the littles worth now?
1.5 last time I checked. 1.5.
Okay, cool.
Which one do you like here on the floor, Craig?
You know, which of that orange beanie, man.
Got this floor one right here.
Let's see. Yeah, bro. That's right up my Kirsty alley.
Just to clarify with you too, 11.7 is what I bought mine for. 11.7.
Oh, yeah. Where's the best place to buy a pudgy?
If you think OpenSea is going to have an airdrop, which who knows?
They're fucking around, man.
I would buy on it. I would buy on OpenSea, even though there's actually the fee is 0.5, I think. So I would buy on OpenSea in case they have an airdrop.
Because it's a chunky amount of money to spend if I can get anything out of it. Yeah,
exactly. And if you're putting, again, 20 grand of volume through OpenSea, and if they do have an airdrop, then you're laughing because you get some free money in the future.
Agreed. And is the floor mostly the same across all the platforms, OpenSea and Blur? And I mean, I'm asking lazy questions. Yeah, I could just.
So Craig, I mean, I don't know. Have a look at Blur. But dude, what, like with wallets too, like Blur will realize if you OpenSea will realize if you've used Blur too, sometimes for loyalty bonuses.
Oh, it doesn't like it. So get a freshie. Yeah.
Do a fresh wallet, or I mean, if you have if you haven't used that wallet on Blur, then you're fine anyway. So OG's like the biggest airdrop will go to Pudgy Penguins rather than XP earners. Fascinating.
Yeah, that's a big call, eh? Fuck, OG. OG's saying all the right things, isn't he?
It's a fair point, Craig. You could trade the big Pudgy if you want as well. Pudgies go to 20 ETH.
I probably will. That's probably my play. Earn the XP. What I'll try and do, I think, is earn XP. I'm going to flip it on the pump.
Yeah, so they're worth 21 grand at the moment, US.
Like if 2x, I'm stoked.
If ETH gets to 2.5K and they're back at 20 ETH, that's what? That's 50 grand. Like that's over a 2x trade. So
25,000 US would be beautiful on top of the XP earn.
Yeah.
That's
God. And it gives you flexibility. It gives you flexibility to hold it into TG, which I think probably is worth it. But yeah, I'm reading through the chat. There's so many comments. Honestly, could be even bigger drop than Pengu because they aren't going to distribute abstract to everyone and their mother with an ETH and Solana wallet. Lol.
Yeah, because Pengu, everyone got to eat there, which is quite. Even I did, bro. I got a couple of grand. Like it was fucking generous. Probably too generous, actually.
Well, but that was the whole point, right?
It was. It got massive exposure. Like I was very happy, and that's actually probably part of the reason I'm willing to trust Luca.
Yeah.
In that he's moved so well with so much integrity and being generous. So I'm like, well, I can't see him turning into a prick in the home stretch.
No, I don't think so either. And just a special shout out, a thank you to all the tips and a thank you to all the comments. Do appreciate it. So OG says I buy 2 big pudgies, flip one, flip a double. Yeah, I mean, no, not for you, but like maybe I look at that too. I think I would do one or the other. I don't think I'd put 20 grand on abstract and buy a second big pudgy. I think that's where I go back to put 20 grand on abstract, see if you can run it up a bit, and then rotate that off and buy a pudgy then before we start seeing any rumors and stuff like that. So I don't know. I think, so a few comments are saying no way pudgies get more than chain users. I think it'll be interesting. I think it could be quite evenly distributed. But you got to remember, guys, that like the chain users is tiered and it's a leaderboard and it'll be allocated in a range of different ways.
Yeah.
So a big pudgy will probably likely get more than
most
than probably 80% of the people who use the chain, purely because of the simple mathematics of it, right?
Platinum will probably outdo pudgies. Gold, I reckon big pudgies will be above gold.
Yeah, I actually agree with that take. I think, platinum will be or platinum or the one above, whatever it is.
Yeah, if there is there something above? We don't know yet, do we?
No, I can't remember. Someone has it. I can't remember.
I hope not. Oh, it does go higher.
I don't know. I can't remember who. I need to ask, like, OG, what's the level? Does it tell you what's above platinum or not?
Actually, does it say what the next is?
So OG says it will be bigger than Pengu. 25% is going to the team, 25% vested. Luca spoke about it. So interesting.
OG's fucking got the shit memorized.
Well, no, it's all from the inner igloo, Craig, and I just can't make those times. They're Saturday at 2 a.m. in the morning. Like, bro, who does that in Australia?
Fuck, because this is good stuff, man.
So hold on. So 1 million points is max. So platinum is max tier with another 1 million points. So that shows you that it's quite challenging. So if you think about people who are earning like 150K each week, that would put us around a 10-week-ish for those people who are now in platinum sort of time frame that they might just max out. And there might be a couple weeks after where people have maxed out. So I'll say 3 months. I'll still say we could be within a 3-month period.
I suspected we might, time frame wise, I don't think that's outlandish because if I was abstract, I wouldn't be in a big hurry to end this. Why? I mean, I know there's a fine line between dragging on too long, but I think they've got longer, and it makes me wonder with the big fella, what's his name, Clemente, coming across now, and we're saying, oh, it's fucking too late.
OG reckons 3 months plus.
Has Clemente got a tap on the shoulder and got told the time frame, and he thinks it's still worth it because it sounds
exactly. Who knows what goes on behind the scenes?
Bro,
he was just in Dubai.
He didn't come across for the last 2 weeks, man. He's tapped in, bro. Who's his mate? Easy, right? Is Easy tapped in? Who's Easy tapped in with?
Oh, dude, Easy's the most tapped in guy in crypto.
Yeah, exactly, bro. So I think if I was a guessing man, I thought we'd have another 2 months left, 1 to 2. I was going to say, just to extract more, and I think they're still shipping out quite a lot of stuff. So the more I see them ship, the more I think shit. They probably want to keep this game going.
Yeah.
So I think you're right, and I think I'll probably have to buy a big pudgy in the next couple of hours.
All right, I'm keeping an eye on the timeline, chat. We heard it here first. Craig's going to buy a big pudgy.
Shit, that'll be funny when that goes up, bro. I reckon I will change the PFP just to fuck people off too.
I think you should, and I think you will notice a massive increase in your XP and also a massive increase in your brand and your growth on Twitter.
Oh, there we go. It's a tax deduction, Greenie.
Why? How? Oh, because it's a business expense.
Yeah, it's marketing, brother. I'm gonna get hold of my account. I'm gonna tell my accountant to watch this stream and tell me.
Tell me I can claim my punk and like claim all this stuff as business.
Definitely, bro. Definitely. Yeah, man.
I need to talk to my accountant about this.
No, you definitely can. Definitely, I will be. Fucking
so a lot of people are saying won't happen before September. Okay, so I genuinely think I'll get to platinum them. I genuinely think, and I do agree. I think it'll be only a couple of hundred people that'll get to platinum. Maybe 500. I'll say 500-ish.
Yeah, and remember, you're thinking about 6 figs, Greenie.
I think yeah. Oh, yeah, I think yeah, and then that's separate to maybe what the big pudges get as well. So,
what did bigs get again? Sorry, Greenie, last time 70K.
Yeah, 50, 60K US, but depends when you sold.
Yeah, yeah.
Out the gate, it was worth about, all of mine was worth about 90. But again, I probably was worth, like I had a big pudgy, little pudgy, and some other bonuses. So it was probably worth about 75. Initially out the gate. I couldn't sell it. I was having issues. I had 4,000 people watching me live, having the issues at like 11 o'clock at night going, what the hell's going on?
I remember.
It's my most viewed live stream on YouTube.
I never watched it. I should go back and watch. Bro, I don't know you handled live streaming that. I'd be in tatters.
I was like, I think I went a live stream.
Didn't you say fuck this and go to bed?
No, it was like 3 hours. I think I did. I think it got to a point I was like, no, yeah, I got to a point. I was like, okay, I've got the money in my wallet. It's worth 50 grand at the time. I then went to bed. I kept scrolling because I was so hyped, as you always are after a night stream.
Pumping.
And I was pumped. I was like, hold on. I've got what, 80,000 Australian dollars just for free. I decided, I then got back up, went back to my computer, clicked sell, and took 60 grand US, which is about 100 grand Australian out. And I was like, okay, now I'll sleep easy. And I went to sleep. So yeah, it was pretty crazy.
Did it pump from there or not?
Yeah, it pumped a little bit. I think it would have been not much. No. So
you made the right move.
The claim was worth about 100K US. But then as people started to sell and whatnot, and liquidity, and then it had a bit of logging problems. It settled around that sort of mid 50 to 74. And then I think it got back to about 80K. I remember talking to Zeneca about it. And then it dumped from there all the way down. And so it was the right decision. And I then bought Pengu at the bottom. I bought a Pudgy now, obviously recently. So I think I'll throw more money. Basically, a very convoluted conversation that I think I will throw more money onto Abstract, and you're going to buy a big Pudgy, basically.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I think it's time. No, actually, no, I'm not going to, guys. So just ignore that floor one.
I mean, how many sales do you get a day? Yeah, 50. Oh yeah, no, not too many, Craig. Not too many. Only like 10 sales a day-ish. So you can take your pick. Take your pick.
That cowboy, some of that. I need to get a real obnoxious looking one if I do, like something that's irritating.
Go for one that you like that would actually be slapping as a PFP. Like
I just like the orange beanie with the metal because it just suits my color scheme. I like blues.
Yeah,
I'm a baby blue and I like the orange. Always have. You see the other ones there don't really hit as good for me.
That's fair. This is mine.
Yeah, because I don't mind that because the green bounces good off the orange.
Yeah, it's
the contrast that I like. Yeah, I actually don't mind that. I don't mind that. It suits your brand.
Yeah.
I'm either going to get one I think it looks really good or I'm going to get something really fucking ugly.
Yeah, you got to do one or the other. I do agree.
Where people will probably be like, oh my God, that's not ugly. That's stunning. Like for me, the ugly one's that orange hair, that yellow haired one.
This one's pretty good.
I don't mind with that. What do they call it? That eye thing?
Monocle. Yeah, monocle.
I never would have got that. Yeah, monocle. I was going to say molecular or something.
I don't mind that one either. Yeah.
The one, like that star sunglasses one, that to me looks horrendous with the red because I hate red.
Yeah, not a fan.
Oh, that to me kills me. The one next to it's pretty gross. No shame to the sellers, man. I'm fighting their bags. Maybe I shouldn't talk about what's ugly, but yeah.
Orange, the cleanest ones here are definitely these two orange ones, I'd say. I would agree.
Yeah, all that fucking top hat looking arrogant rich guy, the third one at the top of the rosy cheeks. That fat fucker. Never thought I'd buy a big budgie, man. Fuck.
And there's some alpha though too, Craig, is the What you want is probably to buy it like probably today so that you can at least get some sort of bonus this week. If not,
Yeah,
it'll probably be next week
be a bit
that
laggy.
it'll come across to you. Yeah.
Oh, well, can't wait to tell my wife I'm spending 35 Australian grand on this pitch of a penguin, man. Like, she's gonna. Nah, she's actually stopped thinking I'm crazy. She's actually now on board and gone, yeah, okay, you semi know what you're doing. And I'm like, yeah,
Yeah,
you're
you
welcome.
semi know what you're doing.
Yeah, I know. No, she's really supportive. I'm fucking lucky, man, because I've done some stupid shit.
Haven't we all, mate?
It would
Haven't
be
we all?
perceived as very stupid anyway.
Yeah.
But nah, I feel good about it, man. I feel good about it, Greenie. If we've got 3 months left, I actually think it's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
It's a
Agreed.
must do. If put it this way, if we've got any more than 6 weeks, six
Yeah.
weeks or more, I think a must do if you've got the money. And
I agree.
I've actually got a fair bit sitting there in stables that is not doing fuck all. So
I mean, same. Literally, I've got too much money not doing anything as well. Make it work for you. Make it
and
work.
I'm risk on, Greenie. Cash is trash.
I got scammed a lot of money, guys, 2 weeks ago, and I literally just paid an outrageous amount for tax for 23,
you did.
I told Craig, but so I'm out of pocket like a ridiculous amount of money over the past couple of weeks. It's just stupid. So you got to make.
You're as honest as the day is long. Greenie's definitely a country boy, I reckon.
I mean, not too west. I did grow up in Toowoomba, so it's not. It is west, but it's not that west. So.
I grew up in country too, though. No shame to the country. In fact, when I moved to the town, my country mates are like, "Oh, you're a fucking townie now." So that's that's the farmland I came from. They were laughing at me because I became a city guy.
Yeah.
Which is funny, right? But they're still throwing dartboards in the same garages, telling the same jokes with nudie things up on the, in a workshop. No shame, but that's just not for me, man. So I'm busy buying $35,000 penguin photos, man.
Yeah, bro, exactly. Like no one's doing this stuff, okay? No one's doing this stuff.
This is revolutionary.
I'm literally about to go hang out with my mates tomorrow.
One day my grandkids are gonna go, he was a fucking legend. Or they're gonna say he was a fucking idiot. So
well, yeah, I mean that's exactly right. I mean, you got
Bitcoin's pumping, bro, almost 98,000.
Is it? Oh, I got my short would have got stopped out.
Liquidated. 97.8.
Not liquidated. Big difference.
Sorry, wrong terminology. Yeah. Don't use those words around Greenie for a little bit. Yeah, not liquidated, but bro, 97.9 now.
Okay, so Trump's set to announce major trade deal tomorrow. That is why we're pumping.
What's our critical level? 99, is it?
Yeah, I think I literally said we could go back to 6 figs. Like it looks pretty good. I'm
going to take some off the table if we break 100.
Yeah. So OG's in the market for his fourth big pudgy. I've been searching for a really brandable PFP. I kind of like that too. I mean, at the end of the day, you want to buy as close to floor as possible for the best bang for buck.
Yeah.
It is hard to do that, but Noel's coming in here. Luca definitely hinted this is a long run. Big things happening towards the end of the year. Would be crazy if they dropped it before then. Fair point, Craig. We might have a few, like 3 to 6 months potentially on this. And I do agree with your take before with Clemente. Like those sort of boys, like they're well in tune with each other. They're talking to people. They've known each other for years. And they're at an event together. Of course, they're probably going to know some alpha, right?
Yeah, because Clemente just came back from Dubai, didn't he? Did he go?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he was
there. He came back and then jumped on Abstract.
Yeah. Oh my God, 98K. We are pumping.
98,137.
Hold on, I'm going to have to buy some ETH, chat. Just give me a sec. So I can put some more on Abstract. So BTC is pumping, but ETH is just kind of chilling. Okay. How much is that? Yeah, okay. Wait, did that work? Sorry, chat. I'm buying some ETH live. Okay.
Whoops. Okay. You're getting some. Yeah, that's a good idea, actually. Hopefully ETH doesn't pump now, man.
Yeah, no. Just thought I'd buy some a little bit. Okay, yeah. So I bought 10 ETH. Do I need to buy some Sui and stuff here too, Craig? Are we about to go on an absolute ridiculous run?
Yeah, this is it, man. This is the moment we've all been waiting for, guys.
Should
This
I
is it.
buy? Do I buy a Mog when it's up 30%?
No.
Good.
Well, look at the fibs rather, but I'd say no.
What's Pepe at today?
Pepe's it's up 1.5. God, what have I got? I've got it set on use ST. Oh, that's too hard to even say.
Where's Pepe? Hold on. Yeah, I'll buy some Pepe here.
Pepe's not bad. It's just sitting above the 786. It's actually nice.
Yeah, just for exposure. Do I buy Sui here? Dude, I wanted a pullback. We just didn't get one.
Look at these. Look at these glorious charts, Green. Look at that bad boy. Like a angry snake.
Very nice. Craig, I wish I owned more Bitcoin, but I don't. So it is what it is. Do I buy Bitcoin here? Probably not.
And no. Yeah, interesting. I wonder what. Oh, where's my Bitcoin chart? Whoa, let's go, man. Let's fucking go. If we get above 99, man, I'm gonna do a little dance. I'm fucking be waiting for this, man. I can't wait. Oh, I'm gonna be relentless on the timeline, bro, when this hits all-time high. Fuck, I've got receipts of all the fucking idiots who are like bear market, blah blah blah. Those idiots.
Yeah, I know.
Same people that I said on stream, bro. The same people that when we were in a bull market didn't realize we were, until Bitcoin hit like 78,000, and then they woke up and realized. It was those people that were like, bull runs over. I was like, bro, you didn't even know when it was on. So, yeah, go back to sleep. Yeah, I think we've got longer in the bull run. I might eat shit here and it might dip, but that's all right. I'll put my money where my mouth is. I think we go higher, chat. I think we see an all-time high this year for Bitcoin, a new one. A freshie. It may not be much higher. I can't claim it'll be way higher. We might only go 111,000 or something, but that's why I'll offload a little bit at the old all-time high, just in case.
I think that's a good plan.
And I don't think I'll be the only one doing that, so that's why it'll probably pull back a bit there.
If these trade deals come out and have some good stuff, then I definitely think these markets are going to pump. So I just bought some Sui, Pepe, and Solana, and some ETH.
What a good time to be in the market, Greeny.
It is, and that's what I mean. I'll send this ETH over to Abstract later today, guys, and start using it to buy some things and use it in different ways. So I think that's the alpha, really. So I mean, huge stream today, guys. Literally, as we said at the start, I literally said this is going to be a massive stream, and we're just given so much alpha, guys. Very much appreciate.
Quite a few people tuning in. Sorry, Greeny, to interrupt you, by the way. Not massive, not on Abstract for me. But X is responding better than it has.
I know we've been in a bit of a slump, Craig, for a while. I don't know if you noticed, but I only had like 100 viewers like a couple streams ago. I was like, wait, what? Like we normally get 500 consistently, and then but we're back at 870 across the channels now. YouTube's died down a lot more recently, which is great. But Eli's in the chat. I mean, I'm happy to keep going, mate. I need a break though. I need to go pee. I need to do some things, but we've been going for 2 hours. I'm happy to go for longer, Craig. I mean, outside this, I got to record some videos today and whatnot, but
I don't know, man. I don't know what else there is to say. I don't know what's left. Have we stripped this market right back? All-time high, then consolidate. Yeah. And then hopefully alts run. Yeah. I would. I need alt. I don't need it to run, but God, I'd love alts to run.
Yeah.
Not that I have a lot of them, but I've got a little bit there that if they do run, that's just a bit of pocket money. It'd be nice. I've got a bit of Solana left. Got a bit of Render left. I think that's about it. Biggest bags, I think, Sol. So I'd love to see. Although I don't think Sol. I don't know how it's going to go, but.
Yeah,
I think I'll sell a lot of it before all-time high because I just don't know. But
I agree with that take for sure.
I'm a bit worried about it. I'm a bit worried. I'm thinking maybe Sol's had its run for this bull. Maybe
I don't think it gets to 300 again. I don't know. I'd be very surprised if we
unless the trenches giga heat up.
Yeah,
and people start frothing on meme coins again. But I sort of wonder if the damage is done, but then degens have a short memory, so I'm watching, but Sol does make me a little bit nervous.
Very
Whereas
fair.
Bitcoin doesn't. The Bitcoin, bro, PO must be needing to change his undies every 10 minutes seeing this chart because PO's been on the timeline again, getting very loud, and I'm enjoying it. God, he's throwing his Bitcoin around a bit. It's great.
Yeah, he's a funny man, that fella.
Which
I
makes
like
me
him.
laugh because he pretty much bags everything out, and then he's on the show and they're talking about everything else. I'm like
Yeah.
he's a fucking weapon, eh?
Oh, do I buy some Bitcoin here, Craig, or not? Nah. It's still
About
got
to bump its head's the only issue.
it's still got how much room to an all-time high here?
Yeah, 10,
12%.
15%.
Not a lot.
Yeah.
Not a lot.
Nah, I don't think so, bro.
Yeah, I think altcoins here maybe is the alpha.
Same.
Where are we? This is wild though. 65. We're going to 70. We're going to 70 dominance. We are going to 70 dominance.
Broke out last night. I was watching it. I was like, holy, on the hourly, on the 4 hourly, it was pretty wild. I was like, shit. Oh, you're on the week? Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's well above the weekly too.
Dude, this is insane. Like how strong this is. This is the monthly.
Yeah. Fuck. Yeah. When's this going to drop?
I don't know.
2% or something? 70%?
What meme coins are going to pump the hardest here? Do I buy some fart coin during this dip?
Gee, fart. Yeah, wow.
I'm short still, and it's doing well. So, actually, I might have a meeting with the VIP member shortly. Let me double check that. But yeah, no. Lots of alpha given today, guys. Lots of alpha. Anything we want to wrap on, Craig? If you do want to go watch this back, guys, go to Greeny Trades YouTube or Craig's Coin Purse YouTube and watch it back there. Full replay. So much alpha. I'm not even kidding. We dropped so much alpha.
Yeah, man. I'll be able to take about 500 shorts from this.
I know. It's so much work, bro. So many people don't realize how much work goes on.
That's what I do straight after the stream. I break it down. It's fun, but it's it is time consuming, man. It is time consuming, but it's cool when you get good shorts. And this stream will give me. Thank you, Greeny, for the content, man. I'll be distributing it amongst YouTube shorts over the next couple of weeks.
Yeah.
But now I think I'm super excited, man. I think we're this close. I think we're this close. As long as Trump doesn't come out tomorrow and fucking say something diabolical.
Yeah.
We could be. Was there a meeting today?
Yeah. So no, he's going to announce it tomorrow. So that's why I'm happy to buy some spot stuff here, because if he's going to pump it, then we do go pretty crazy, I think, after this. In the bullish months ahead. So bought some ETH to put onto Abstract, bought some Sui, bought some Tau, bought some Solana, bought some Pepe. I was just thinking, what other meme coin do you think is worth it? Like Mog would be the pick, but it's up too much right now. Maybe Flog. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's okay, but yeah, I don't know. Is Fog still got the community still?
Yeah, it is quite. I mean, this could be a good little hedge long here, to be honest. Yeah, no, I actually might long this. All right. Well, yeah, no, I've got to run because I got a VIP member chat very soon, guys. A couple plugs before we end the show. Check out G2G. We'd love to have you in there. We've been printing profits for a long, long time.
And I think it's going to get very, very good, man. I think Q3, Q4 this year, which is what you and I have been saying for a little bit. So it's kind of starting to line up now. I think people and members in there are going to make some good money, Greeny. I think you and I are going to make great money. I think the viewers here, if they're listening and taking notes, probably make good money. Yeah. We've been on target for 2 years now. So don't get everything right, but the big ones we do. The big ones we do. I'm so pumped. Please, I just want the euphoria. I just want to taste it before the bear comes. A proper euphoric run where I want to drown. I want to drink it, and I want to see if I've got the strength this bull run to refuse the temptation that it's going to give me. Because I haven't had that again. And I'm actually keen to test myself. So that's why I'm getting excited, as well as making hopefully a shitload of money. But
That's the goal.
the only time you get to test yourself is under pressure, and this is where when I say pressure, I mean euphoria is the other side of pressure. So
yeah,
can I hit sell, Greenie? Can I hit sell? So far, so good, and I have. But
I mean, we've nailed it, Craig. This cycle, we literally have. So
yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see. But hopefully we can continue to execute. And look, hopefully the viewers out there appreciate us saying when to sell, not just when to buy. I notice a lot of people out there tell you when to buy, but they don't really say when to sell. And I do understand not saying when to sell, because you can FUD a project, is FUDding a little bit. But I think selling according to fib levels.
First rodeo, we've been here a long time, and we've been providing value for a long, long, long time. Literally, go back.
Greenie looked like he was 18 2 years ago, so it shows you crypto ages you. I didn't even have grey hair, my beard then, man, and now that's coming through. I'm like, fucking hell.
I've aged so much. I've literally aged so much.
Oh, man, the wrinkles are phenomenal. The grey hair in the sides, I'm like, shit. Oh well, George Clooney pulled it off, so I'll just have to hope I can. But hey, I might go to the hotel, grab my laptop, and maybe grab a pudgy, Greenie.
Send it to me, mate. Send it to me when you purchase it. I'll shill that post, definitely.
But yeah, great stream, Greenie. And we'll be back on tomorrow, guys. We'll be 5 days a week now, and it's a great time to go 5 days a week, because I think you miss too much.
Yeah, agreed.
Coming up, when the bull run kicks off, 3 days a week probably won't cut it.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think
4 days in between streams is probably too long.
Yeah,
too much alpha. So I'm excited to be the same time, guys. We'll keep it consistent. It's easier, I think, for us and for viewers. So what, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard, Monday to Friday. Is it Monday to Friday for America, or will it be Sunday to Thursday?
It'll be it'll be Sunday to Thursday in America.
Yeah, Sunday to Thursday, guys. So enjoy that. But I think a Sunday show is probably not a bad shout, man, just to prep for the week, I think.
Yeah,
I don't know how it'll be interesting to see who tunes in on a Sunday.
Yeah.
But hopefully you guys, 7 p.m., you've had your dinner, you're having a hot chockey, man, and watching the show. And hopefully we can share some alpha. So Sunday nights, guys, will be coming to you. So get ready.
Absolutely. So as always, guys, thanks for tuning in. I obviously dropped it in the chat a couple of times. We're dropping a newsletter. Well, I'm writing it, but GTG will help us out over time, members and traders as well.
Green print, guys. Green print's the name.
Green print, yeah. So the thought about it, I spent all day yesterday doing that, literally all day, focusing on a welcome email on the first article. It was so much time. So I'm glad that's up and running. It's in the chat, as well as in the description of both these. So if you're watching on YouTube or if you're watching on Abstract, appreciate all the tips, appreciate all the love, guys. It's so good to have more people in the comments. We do this, as Craig said, every day, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or 9 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time if you're over here in Australia. So check out the newsletter. And then if you want more daily access, you want alpha, like we have been printing profits all cycle across altcoins, meme coins, airdrops, NFTs. Literally, you hear a little bit of it every single day, but we've been doing it a long time in GTG. You can check us out in GTG, guys. The links are also down below. Craig, absolute banging show. Probably my favorite show. I'm going to say that has been my favorite show in months. I'm going to say months.
That was nice. Yeah, I agree. Great topics, great energy, and the market feels good. So I'm enjoying myself, man. It's nice to get energy back from the market.
That's it.
Sucking it a bit. So I need some energy at the moment. So it's nice that Bitcoin's going to give me a little bit. So Trump, brother, don't fuck this, man.
No, I'm reading some pretty bullish things from Watcher Guru. So
cool.
That's why I was happy to buy a bit of spot here. So, I mean, you got to do those sorts of plays. You got to take calculated risk with high probability. So,
and look, he's a businessman, Trump, and I think he's very incentivized to pump this crypto market, bro, to be honest. I think he's heavily incentivized. I think he will. So let's let the deals, man, do some deals.
Can he pump ETH? Can he pump ETH? That would be great. Thanks. Majority of my holdings and plays right now are ETH based. So pump ETH, please, Trump.
Yeah, if I buy a pudgy, I really need him to pump ETH. But look, cheers, Greenie. Thanks for the show. And I'm going to go cop a pudgy, man. I'm going to have to go for a drive.
Super excited to watch that later today, Greg. As always, guys, thanks for tuning in, and we will see you all tomorrow. Peace.